putting that snake head back on? See what happens? Or you want to just go down the mirror or behind the decrepit snake?
You can see if you can get a piece off that statue. That's close to where that door is, so.
Yeah, I mean, like I
teleport.
yeah, we can always try to put the head back on, see if the milk glands come back to life.
What do you think, guys? Gals?
I mean, there is also other paths. I mean, we could try a different way. Maybe it's more open.
Down for whatever.
Sorry, I just have to grab dice.
We're just talking about what we're gonna do.
We'll be exploring all the paths, so let's just go for the closest one.
Yeah.
Start there.
Sounds good to me. I think we're closest to the snake. Silly little snake.
All right. You're gonna backtrack to the statue.
Oh yeah. Aren't we right by it? I thought we were right by the cleaning.
Yeah, we're not that far from it. We're only a hallway and a room away.
Yeah.
If we could just get Fallon and Otis to pick up this rock and put it up there for me and you, Girk, we'll work on it and mend it.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a holeless plan to me.
Holeless plan.
Work.
All right. So you guys get over there, and you find that head that's on the ground. And you go and you put it back up there. Just give me a strength check from the two of you with advantage. Just see if you can. Was that a nat one?
No, it wasn't. But it is an 11.
Oh.
Oh wait, advantage, right? Advantage.
Yeah.
It's an 11.
Oh no.
Alan rolled a
27. That's 20.
27.
nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's able to compensate for that loss
I
there.
think I accidentally dropped my characters off the map. I'm sorry.
All right.
I went.
No worries.
Sorry.
I'll get 'em.
My bad. I just woke up 4 hours ago.
No worries.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Or Dandelion and figure
Boo-boo's-
form,
Boo-
or
Boo-boo's still dead. Oh, it's just leave her in the little demon form would be good.
okay. All right. Yeah. So you get the head back in place, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Yeah, that was.
Executed well.
What about if we tried to poke at it? Like,
I just wasted a natural 20, you fucking asshole.
You picked it up like a champ.
Yeah. You like,
Fucking boss.
yeah.
You looked real cool doing it though.
The way your armor glistened.
Yeah.
Muscles.
Val's just
Break
like,
anything off of this?
is it because the head's a little crooked? I mean, it doesn't look straight on. Maybe that's why nothing happened.
Yeah, is it the right direction?
yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Well, we'll have to break it and then remend it. Let's just move on. This is silly. I don't know. Hey,
Can we move the
That was a good
statue for shit
idea, though.
what's this little hallway to the left of us?
Yeah, we didn't go that way. Let's try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boom, yeah, kaboom.
All right.
All right, yeah. Another door. I'm assuming you'll open it.
I mean, that's
Check the
what
traps.
that's what I thought boom meant was
I ain't
kicking
check-
it.
yeah. I didn't
That's
check
a,
the
that's a
trap.
karate kick and the door opens.
Pissed off
Alright.
that nothing happened with the statues.
Uh,
Like
Fine, I'll try this.
Bad man. My
the
man.
second something didn't happen with the statues, he was kicking that door.
Yeah.
Like, oh nope.
And then we
Residual
can make sure
strength.
Thief Stool's next door,
Meanwhile-
so.
Meanwhile, things are happening in the background, and it's like, oh, nothing's happened. Fuck this door.
Hold this
Alright.
next
Like one of
door
those,
in the
like-
hallway.
like where the rock is like slowly moving.
All right, hallway, another door.
One second, Fallon. You try to-
Hey, I will give you forewarning. There's going to be a lot of hallways and a lot of doors for the next
Love it.
couple months, probably.
Right.
Do you hate hallways and doors?
I don't
You've been
know.
kind of like
Yeah.
apologizing about this dungeon that we've been wanting to go through. I hope it's not gonna burn you out.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just don't be mad at me when I say and another hallway. And
Damn
another
it,
door."
Brett! You write these
And it's-
fucking stories so fucking doors and halls and shit.
Yeah, and like
I appreciate it.
maybe I'll get y'all in such a
I
redundancy.
need more
like,
exposition than this.
You're
Just
like-
hallways.
yeah.
What is the door?
I'll be like,
What we need to do, Brett, is have we used to do is have
You
a
haven't even
standard
told us
operating
what
procedure.
material it's made out of.
yeah.
What
I'll
I'm
just,
gonna kick it different if it's oak versus walnut.
yeah.
can you give us the hexadecimal code for the
say?
color of the wall?
You know the atomic weight of the.
There's an app for that. Let me. put it-
Find out first. What kind of marble is this on the floor? You see those cracks? There's two that are the same. The rest of them are different. What does that mean?
Yeah. It means whatever the hell you want it to mean. How about that, buddy?
Oh, wing
No,
three wrists
I'm just
right
gonna
here.
get you. I'm gonna get you guys and gals in such repetition that another hallway, another door. Kick it open. You didn't check for traps, bitch.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
well, that's what. Yeah, that's how. it is.
Exactly.
Woohoo!
Let's have a standard operating procedure, and every time we say we open a door, what we really mean is we open a door in a certain way, and that's how we do it. Unless
Yeah, we
otherwise
call it
stated. Cool?
SOPs and just.
Like,
whatever.
like every time Tabitha's going to use her mage hand, she's going to check for traps, then use her mage hand to unlock the door and open it. Where whoever's got the range is going to be standing, arrow pointed at the door with our tank standing in front every time. So if the arrow they'll hit. Huh?
No, I was gonna say with that mage hand, she has extra special stuff, right? Or is that
Yeah,
can
she
that
can
do?
work.
Ledgerman
She can work
hand?
tools and everything, so she doesn't even put herself in danger while opening the locks and stuff. So,
She can pick
but then the door
pockets
opens. There's
and
something behind it. We have an archer or a ranged person and one of the two tanks right there. But that'll be our normal procedure unless something weird we changed it up for any reason.
Tank, is that holding any fish in there? I could go for a snack right about now.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get you a snack. Don't you? Oh shit! I can't do that anymore.
Uh,
Oh,
Brett, to be fair, too, like somebody gently lobbed a rock into our bar, and then we went and killed their entire family, basically. So you don't need much exposition for us. You're like, there's a door. What the fuck is that door looking at?
Yeah.
It's a
Fuck that
mimic.
door.
Stab it.
we can't do that.
we have a tendency to be one-uppers, you know what I mean?
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it apart too. Take all the screws and bolts.
Yeah.
This is the first time we
So,
actually
yeah.
even seen a door.
There's
down there.
a.
We even debated what it was, didn't we, last game? What is this? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, like I discussed with Matt. So the legend, the key legend for the map that I was looking at was the book version.
Mm.
This
Right,
is an updated map that somebody did online, which shows different types of the legend, which he didn't provide. So I gotta like,
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
yeah.
What you pay for. You get what you pay for.
Let's go
Yeah.
kill that guy's family.
God damn this.
Forget his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erase it from history.
Yeah.
We're gonna
But yeah.
eviscerate him in history, every
Yeah.
pimple, every boil.
The history
Yeah.
books will never know your name.
Yeah.
Like Jay and Silent Bob strike back when they go, "Did you write this on the internet?"
You dirty sheep fucker.
Yeah. It's
Like
like,
Xerxes, who's like, I'll have it illegal to say your name. I'll cut the tongue out of anyone who mentions your name. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, maybe we are murder hobos. We already left our home. We have no home now. We're just murder hobos.
You see,
Whatever's on the other side of that door, Brett, I feel bad for them.
We haven't been down, dude. We've
It's like,
been.
there's a mouse. I throw a fucking fireball beat at it.
Fireball those mother.
But
That was heartless what Anda did. Did you see that?
Was
Did you see
effective.
that, Beatrix?
Yeah, very
Did you watch it?
effective.
That was
I didn't watch
dirty,
that
wasn't it?
part.
That was dark. It was dark. I was
Yeah.
like, oh
See,
man.
Fallon still feels a little resentment that she did that shit that he didn't
And you
get
didn't
a
get
chance
to.
to get up there and shit. Like she took the whole encounter away and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Like,
man?
oh, I know what I'm doing. My turn. All right, I guess my turn has changed.
Yeah. It's a pile of
Yeah, it's like-
smoldering
You're
ashes
ready.
and shit.
You're right there.
By the time y'all get to the big baddie, you'll be like, oh shit, we don't have any things left. Oh my god. We got rid of all our good shit on the first level.
We
It's
blew
all good.
it all. We blew it all in one.
I just
Yeah.
saw a
Couple
lot
sh-
there, you know.
That
Now
was,
it's
all
in
right.
the
that was
safe
perfect
mode,
use of
so.
a fireball.
Yeah, it
Don't
was.
let him shit on you.
It
That was
was.
fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Textbook.
Oh man.
It's awesome.
She's like, we
That's
ain't got
exactly
time.
what it's for, killing minions.
Minion,
We
yeah.
ain't got time. We ain't got time for this shit. She's like, all right. All right. So y'all go in that order with the mage hand and all that jazz. So I'm gonna open up the next portion here. I'm gonna move forward. Nothing on the other side of that door.
All
And,
these fucking hallways and doors. The hell?
I'm so tired of this shit.
Sorry, but we
Not-
tease you because we like you.
with all
We
these
should tease you. That'd be scary.
with all these doors and hallways, starting to open up. You hear faint sounds.
I hear
Does it
faint
sound-
sounds.
Yeah.
Fun.
Brett's just smiling as he's adding like CRs to whatever the
All
words
right.
are.
All
He's like,
right.
oh really?
How
Okay,
many,
one
Cheers.
second, Fallon. We'll
How many
send Daffodil.
how
We'll
many
send Daffodil
beholders?
forward to check out these whispers.
How many more eyes does that beholder have? Oh, that many.
Mm.
It's a fucking hybrid variant beholder now.
Invisible.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll add that. No. So you get down to there, and so Daffodil is going to see first of all, and you can see through her again, right?
Yeah. Right now
Okay.
it's telepathic, but if she signals, I can look through.
All right. So in there, she's going to see moldy bones have swept into a deep alcove. I can't even
Did
speak.
you say moldy
Alcove.
bones?
Yeah, moldy bones have been swept into that southern wall.
Like a pile of cleaned up bones?
Yeah,
Oh, that's disgusting.
yeah.
All right, move her to right,
so,
right there.
Are they old or are they fresh?
Yeah, are they fresh or old? And I also
So,
move her right there to check.
Okay, yeah. So let me just open up the rest. There's going to be a hallway to the north with another little door, which is let me get my laser pointer right here,
Cool.
and then it ends right here. Okay, so and there is going to be a dead prisoner above the bones hanging on
Oh,
the wall
man.
with
Oh.
rusty manacles, and which is missing its legs, which is apparently probably what's on the floor. And then written on the wall above the skeleton in dried blood is some words written in infernal.
All right, she can read that. What's it say?
I can.
So
All right.
are you waiting?
Well, she's telepathically linked to me, so
Yeah.
she could just tell me what she sees, and then
Okay.
I'll let the
Okay.
group know everything as told.
Okay. So as she reads it, it's gonna say talk to me.
Okay,
Hmm.
talk to me.
At least it didn't say talk dirty, I
Holla
suppose.
at your boy.
Yeah. I didn't say go the other way.
You're
All
really,
right,
you're really good, really getting good with that sand trick. So things that we can see things ahead, and then it
Yep.
poof.
All right, I say don't get too excited, Fallon. I drop to my knees again,
Mhm.
pull out my bardic thing, and the sand comes up and forms to a map, and this is what we see with writing on the wall that says, what she said it said. And then there's an X under on this character. That's what we seeing.
Okay, so Fallon comes through this door, and Fallon, being highly suspicious of recognizing map inconsistencies here, he goes, he goes, Tabitha, come here. I think you're better at this than me.
Probably.
What am I doing?
Check this area right here for traps or hidden doors,
Alrighty.
and I'll give you guidance too.
After that, we'll send Girk up to do it. And then Anda and Girk are probably the best to do.
Oh, really? I thought, well,
Wait, investigation. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
investigation.
Yeah,
no.
not investigation. Perception, yeah.
No.
Perception?
Perception. No, it'd be investigation.
well, this would be an investigation check.
Girk would just find the wall. Look up,
Yeah.
still a wall here.
I would be like, he's definitely right. It's a wall.
He would proceed. He would have made the perception that I did that something looks funny if there is something in fact over there. I'm just a little suspicious of
16.
the little alcove there. Did you put a D4 on it?
Oh, no, I do not. $20.
There you go. Damn.
Where is she looking?
Just those
where
three
she's at?
walls. Yeah, there's 3 walls right there. If there's any doors or anything funny there.
No, it just looks funny.
Ah.
I mean, that was a good guess, though.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Yeah.
I like the sneaky.
Good
I like the
call.
sneaky. Good call.
Yeah.
Look again.
Look harder.
Find a goddamn door.
Harder.
Want one? Find one.
Takes his a hand and shoves it in the back of her head. Look closer, damn it.
Oh my god.
I can't do it. You can.
Put the
All right,
bag.
well-
Put the bag of holding on the wall. All right, look inside there.
Fallon
You got 10 minutes.
almost intentionally loudly walks down the hallway here.
Stop.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Yeah, the Imperial March. Yeah.
As you drag the Holy Avengers scraping like chalkboard
Lord,
Throwing
Lord-
sparks.
sparks.
Lord.
Yep.
Lord helmet.
Should be dramatic.
And shit with that helmet garb he's got there. Shit,
You know, I
that's
don't want to
probably
be
well
bothered
over
when playing.
7 foot tall. Like there's
Yeah.
like points are up there. Yeah.
Anyway, he's like duck under door into doors.
Your helmet is so big.
Yeah. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Okay, so yeah, y'all get in that room and you see the prisoner hanging from the walls.
Fallon, there's another little crook in the hall here. You want to check it out?
Sure. Tabitha. Guidance. I'll give you some guidance.
Hey guys, there's another wall over here. Tabitha.
Is it a wall?
15 plus 17.
It is a wall that ends.
Like, look, this is gonna seem monotonous here, but we're gonna have to keep doing it.
What's this other little wall with the thing around it? That looks weird too, doesn't it?
Check every single wall. And
All right, check that.
Everybody
Can
dance on the
While he's checking the walls, can I check the skeleton? Can I like go up and can I
Talk to
can
it.
I well, I'm not yet, but can I go up and like poke the skeleton's like head and like
Oh yeah.
tap on it a little and see if it
Yeah.
does anything weird?
I thought that was the red herring, but you never know.
But you should
We're
talk
checking
to
wall.
it.
We're checking empty walls, man. I'm
There's
so
gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
red
He's
herrings
probably
down here.
lonely. He's probably lonely. You should talk to him. This is in it was in Draconic, right? That it was
Feral,
written?
yeah.
And
yeah.
Infernal.
Infernal.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's
Devil speak.
11.
So
Swallow.
it as you do that, it doesn't speak.
As I tap it,
As you tap it,
can I talk to it? Can I in Infernal? Can I go? Hello. What you doing?
It doesn't
I'm
respond.
staying behind.
Just hanging out?
out.
I slowly go.
It doesn't respond to you speaking in Infernal.
Staying.
Can I talk to it in common?
Say, talk to me.
The same thing happens. Nothing
All
in
right.
common.
We're gonna be down here forever.
Mhm.
Is there anything
We'll be-
identifying on the body?
Yeah.
Good
can
call.
Yeah. Can I take a look? And does it have clothes on? Can I take a look at its pockets, or if there's anything left of it? Can I like move the leg bones around and see if there's anything left?
It's like it's moldy, so it's been down there for quite a while, and it doesn't have anything on it. So, how can a creature speak with a skeleton?
Well, see, I was going to ask
I'm
Andre if
dead.
she had her speak with.
I didn't. I didn't prepare it. Oh, I was
Anyone
like,
tired?
shit,
Break off the finger bones.
Let's hang out here for
Alright.
8 hours.
Talk
I
to
mean-
its skeleton.
If y'all want to take a long rest here and just guard the doors,
Does someone have a tiny hut?
I
Oh.
do.
Yeah.
That I
Hell
do.
yeah.
Didn't
Wait, you have that? Wait,
yeah,
huh?
that's a Twilight spell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lehman's tiny hut is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Is it?
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I thought that
That's the
sign said
best.
like certain death up here, maybe like death of boredom. I mean, we walked a couple of hallways. We got really nice and tight in this little shimmy shake over there.
We did. Very much so. Well, what do you think? Shall we take a rest and try to talk to skeletons in the morning?
And it just, well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Or I mean, we could keep exploring and put a thing in this and come back.
All right. Let's,
Or
let's
we
do
could
that
take,
then.
or we could take its head and then do it when we do rest.
That is very good
We
option.
take a finger bone like
Oh.
Tabitha said and teleport. No, we get back here easily.
Yeah,
Can
just grab
Can I
him.
just reach up and
Well, wait a minute. Wait a
take
minute.
its head?
We don't have to. Wait a minute. Hold on.
you can do whatever you want.
We
And
can
then
take.
could just take the head.
We could just. Yeah, I was going to say we could just take part of him or
Yeah.
what them or whatever.
Just take his
Do you
head.
think he's going to
Talk.
say something about what's ahead of us though down the hall?
Oh,
So, I
that could be
mean,
right.
you might need that information.
might need
Maybe
it.
we should go a different
Yeah.
way or
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
don't-
don't go down that hallway. Like
Don't go
that.
this way. You will die.
Uh,
Don't go that way or go to the mirror.
And as you're holding the head, you're like, no, shit.
this is information that I could have used
Lasers.
yesterday.
This is a deep cut, but has anybody ever seen The Last Unicorn? There's like
Yes.
a part. There's like a part in it where the skeleton's like, I just want wine, and he's like trying to drink wine, and I don't know. It's just
Yes.
like it's giving me Last Unicorn vibes right now.
It may surprise you,
that,
but
that
no,
used
I
to
have
freak me
not
out when I was little and I watched it.
Yeah, that movie
All the
scared the
unicorns in the water. And
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Anyway, that I just was like, well, this is weird, but yes.
the Red
Go.
Bull. That's
Yeah. So if we, I guess we could take it or whatever. I'm down for whatever,
Mhm.
honestly. I just,
I'm
I don't
just
have
here
that
to check corners.
I'm
Mhm.
just here for comedic relief.
Yeah. Fair.
The weird one.
Sorry, I heard Chris.
Okay, we are very good. Plans.
All right, so what are y'all
I
doing?
used to be indecisive, but now I just don't know.
What are y'all doing?
I think we should press forward
Yeah.
with a loud, armored,
Yes.
clanking man.
Mage hand on the door.
I don't know. Do you think he'd be insulted if we took just the head? Like maybe he needs the rest? I don't know.
Take the head. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
He could not talk to us.
He could
Talk
not
to
Well,
us
his
again.
body will fall down, but that's
Okay, yeah. We'll sweep it up with his legs.
Yeah.
Big pile. So y'all do that? Y'all,
stick a pinky toe.
I think I want to talk to
Yeah.
you guys gonna grab the head and the jaw?
Yeah, why not? Because then we can always teleport back to his body if he complains about it.
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
gets real mad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if he's a little mouthy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Brett, what do we got up here at this next little corner? Everyone's already posted and ready.
If
Alright.
it gets a little mouthy, we just take his mouth off.
I'm
Look at this.
putting skeleton head in my inventory.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Just to reiterate, it's the mage hand, check for traps and ready arrows
Right.
or whatever. So
Right.
are
Can we roll
y'all?
anything like thieves'
Well,
tools? Or?
No, we're gonna say that from this point forward, if it's locked, I'll tell you. Otherwise, it's gonna be unlocked. Are y'all checking anything else in this order, or just check for traps?
That's just when we come to doors. And when we
Okay.
see like the next map and we see something suspicious, maybe we'll toss a rock in the room
Mhm.
first or something like that. But
Quick,
otherwise, no, it's just the doors.
quick question: when Tabitha does her mage hand, is it invisible or is it visible?
I can make it invisible.
Yeah.
Like I don't want people to see it, but normally it's not
Okay,
unless
so
I stay.
what does it actually look like? Has a certain color to it, or?
I picture it just kind of like I don't know, kind of a smoky looking thing.
Okay.
You can see through it and all, but
What
So-
is
Is it
shape
a
of?
cat paw
Hand.
or is it a human hand?
Hmm.
Oh, good point.
oh, we talked about Mickey Mouse earlier, so it's like those little white gloves.
But very dexterous Mickey Mouse hands.
There you go.
Milky Mouse
Very
gloves. That's
balloon-like
Yeah.
fingers.
Like balloon animals.
Gonna change it
amazing.
to mage
sausage
paw.
fingers.
Yeah. And it plays yakety sax when it comes out.
You sure that's not Steamboat Ricky?
sorry,
right.
sorry, Brett. Were you
It's all
trying
right.
to explain something?
No, I'm just here.
There's a whole lot of fun happening right now.
We go
Yeah.
off script a lot.
Yeah.
You have broken
Hey.
down.
As long as y'all are having fun, it's all good. So you open, you do go through that process. Door opens up, it is unlocked. You're gonna see two pillars with a 10-foot wide arch between them, 20-foot high ceiling. And there's gonna be the skeletal remains of two orcs who long ago passed.
There seems to be a theme going here.
Fallon, roll me a d12.
Oh,
Oh yeah, all right.
Don't get tied up, because then you'll be all bones.
Well, it just kept rolling. 11.
So as Fallon walks through that door, he turns invisible for
Ooh.
1 hour.
Oh.
Mhm.
For an hour.
wait.
And
Fallon's
every
invisible?
invisible and everything he's wearing and carrying is invisible for the next hour.
I say, oh shit, where do we get another tank?
Alan, you still with us?
Fallon just
Yeah, so-
he's disintegrated.
I walk behind, I kind of smack him in the back of the head, like, pay attention.
Oh,
I can't see you.
it's gonna be
Look at your
fun.
Somebody else go through and see if it happens to them.
All right, I push Daffodil. No, I step forward and see what happens. Oh god, that hurts.
Oh, God.
All right. So basically, whoever's going through this, if you're not doing anything different, you got to roll a d12.
I scream in agony.
As your anally penetrated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again?
again.
Yeah,
I
like
got
why are you
3.
screaming?
No, why are you pushing back?
It feels good.
We have devolved into madness.
Nothing happens.
Oh, you said it wasn't that
Nothing?
dimension.
Oh, that's fucked up. Daffodil. I pocket dimension Daffodil.
What am I rolling here? What's going on?
Only if you if you want to go through the door. Do you want to go through the door?
Well, I don't want to stay here.
Okay, I guess it would have.
Daffodil is a creature, right?
Yeah, but she didn't pass the door. I pulled her into pocket dimension, so
Okay.
she's technically in a bag of holding.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna try jumping over. I don't know, maybe.
She's gonna jump. Oh, I didn't think of that.
All right.
She does a cat pounce.
D12.
Aw,
A D12?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Roll three. Roll three.
5.
Uh-oh.
Nothing happens.
All right.
Are you next?
Otis is going to roll a d12.
You're going into the room.
Hey, Chris.
How's it going?
All right. And yeah, so I was gonna say 10. Brain fart. Otis turns invisible.
Oh,
Great, both the tanks are.
Yeah.
Both their tanks are gone. Fuck.
Can they see each other?
Hey, that may be
I
very
don't know. Can it
strategically
no.
advantageous.
I was gonna say that may be good. That could be good.
I mean,
So-
seeing that Girk's gonna be like, "Oh, Wolfman, where'd you go? Come back!" And then he's gonna run in too. So,
All right. Same thing. D12, sir.
you see a disembodied stream of urine.
5.
Nothing happens to poor Girk.
How fun would it have been if Girk was invisible? Would have gone poorly.
Got rid of invisibility. Wolfman, where you at? Where'd you go? Where's-
Here, Girk, where are you?
Wandering.
I'm right here. Obviously, I'm by the.
Yeah, I'm not invisible.
Yeah.
I don't see you. Oh, wait.
All right.
I was turned around.
All right. There's two
You
left.
open your eyes.
Who's going? Who's going? What you doing?
Do you want to go or should I?
Ladies first. I'll let you go first.
Perfect.
Moonwalk.
Oh.
Moonwalk through.
Oh.
D12. I also got a 10.
Roll twice.
Invisible as
The same
well.
roll.
You're
This
invisible.
is disturbing.
Where's everybody going? I see you on the other side of the door, and you come in, and poof. Only some of us
And-
are here.
I'm
Knock,
not
knock,
quite
I'm
sure.
here.
We'll find out what's going on.
We're here, man. You're a mage.
Knock,
You
knock,
understand
we're here.
invisibility, don't you?
Yeah, but usually there's some like words and then
Oh.
like some moving like flashes and then like poof, then gone. But
You're also a sorcerer. You know about not having to use the components.
Okay,
Does he
It's making him nervous. Calm down.
for Beatrix, for the next 24 hours, each non-magical weapon that you carry glows with a faint purple light and becomes a +1 weapon.
Ooh.
do you have
All
any
weapons
left?
are already.
Yeah, really.
It just
Go
glows
back,
now.
go back and come back.
I don't know if I have any there.
No.
It
I've
just
got,
glows now. That's all.
I've got this pitten.
I do. No, I do. I have
Get out.
yeah, I have one of my offhand daggers is normal. Yeah.
Now it's a
Yeah, yeah.
purple dagger.
There you go.
Yeah, one of
Purple.
my offhand daggers is a normal dagger. So
Yeah,
Um,
so for
sorry.
the next 24 hours.
it's at a +1.
+1 for the next 24 hours. If you're invisible, if you could just put INV on your token, so we can try and remember who's who and what.
still kind of confused that there are some people invisible, that nothing really happened. Girk's going to open up this next door, or try to, not checking for tracks, not investigating, just try to open the door and just like, Wolfman, Fallon, where'd you go?
Do it, Kirk.
Right here.
You've been hanging
Um,
around Fallon too long.
Yeah, you open it up, you see another hallway.
I follow.
Goes to
You
the
don't
left.
see me, but you feel me like brush by you.
Mm.
I'd be able to hear you though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's a little clanky.
I just keep turning around. Oh, these aren't the normal voices that I usually hear. They usually don't clank. It's more of a like multiple voices all at once.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's not good.
Still must feel very crowded.
Disconcerting. A little disconcerting.
I mean, same thing. He's just going to open this door up, not check for anything, keep going. Guys, where you at? I hear you. I just don't see you.
All right. Give me a second. Let me move them.
It's
down
Girk
here.
like roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic and so am I.
All right, you open up that one. I need to zoom out for a second.
No, I mean he does have knives.
All right. Girk,
Yes.
you open up that door, long hallway. It goes down quite a ways, and it's got 4 hallways, different hallways that break off to the east.
Hmm.
Good.
Is there anything in these skeletons other than just bones?
As you look into it, there's nothing of value by those 2 orcs.
No writing that we saw on the walls like the last one.
Nope, it's just like maybe they got stuck in there or dumped in there.
Hmm.
Anything that they would have had at the time is gone or been looted before. So, I mean, and having said that, just know that, this is the first level. So a lot of adventurers had been down here and died down here. And what's probably of value might have been looted a long time ago. But and several different, you got the undertakers down here, those bandits, and you got some of the Xanathar's guild creatures that are controlled by them are down here also, and whatever else is down below that might come
Soon to be exiled.
Yeah. Maybe things from the lower levels can come up. We don't know.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, well, they can get some of my lower levels too.
What? All right. So so you see 2 different hallways, Girk. So one going right here, one right here, one right here, and one right
Holy
here.
shit.
Well, for the people who I can see, there's hallways and more hallways. Who wants to go down one? And the people
Oh,
who I can't
clang,
see,
clang,
I'm
clang.
going down this way.
Like talking louder will make you see them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
We're
you're talking to a
invisible,
porter.
not deaf, Girk.
He's trying to go sonar on us now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Talks loud enough, it'll bounce off of us.
So if Girk
Alright.
shouting and Fallon's armor aren't drawing things, there ain't nothing here.
Fallon, as far as Fallon's concerned, he's trying to draw shit out.
I
He's
know.
not-
Yeah.
there's no need to be stealthy for as far as he's concerned.
No, that's what I'm saying. Between the 2 of you, we're anything knows we're here, which we'll clean them out. But yeah, that's funny.
All right. So once you get to that part, another hallway breaks off. There's gonna be a door, hallway.
Like, hurry up, we got levels to achieve.
So where you got 2 hallways going north ahead of you, Fallon, and 1 door to your south.
Well, we clear as we go. Here we go.
Okay. As you open that door, or we got
Recklessly.
recklessly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No barbarian in him. It's fine.
No
All right.
SOPs now.
Yeah. It's like I like Kirk's mannerism. He just loud through right through the door.
Hello,
Not to be
hello.
outdone. One upper, you know what I mean? One upper. Fallon's definitely an ego-driven one upper.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, he's like, you open that one. Are you like angrily grabbing the door and with your hands, or are you trying to
I will.
use your shoulder and
Yeah,
or
well, I'm
just-
gonna kick it in.
kick it in?
Yeah.
But it doesn't look as cool as you think because we cannot see you.
You just see the door blow off its hinges. Just
I got you. Give me a athletics check. Why not?
all right. I'm gonna say as I do that, I would guide myself. So let's do that, and then one of the
The door with a check. It's going to be a failure.
look at that shit. Fucking 2, dude.
You weren't wrong.
So he is invisible and so
10.
is-
It's a 10 total.
Dislocate his
total?
shoulder.
It doesn't open, but you did make a very loud noise, so you got that going for you. And all of a sudden, you can hear some goblins scream on the other side of the door. So you do know that at least some goblins are behind the door.
We're coming in. Say your prayers.
All right, yeah. So as you, I guess, open the door with your hands this time, you'll see 9 goblins in there scrambling for their weapons. It's kind of like their little break room type of thing.
I was like, Ando, put your goddamn necklace away.
We should just like shut the door behind Fallon. And just,
Yeah, I should have closed myself inside the
We're
door. Yeah.
You'd be like, thank
I'll
you.
be back in a minute.
Yeah.
It'd be like the reverse of when he pulled that out of the door the other game. You just like purposely put it in the door so he can't.
Like, go good a bathroom. Maniacally.
Yeah, just go in there and lock the door from the inside. I'll be
Yeah.
back in 10 minutes.
If
Don't come in.
I'm not back in
locked
10
here with
minutes,
you.
Just wait longer.
You're locked
Yeah.
in here with me.
just wait longer.
Oh shit.
So what happens?
Awful. You're already late for that birthday party.
Oh no, not again. Sorry.
All right. So yeah, it kicks open, well, opens the door, and there's gonna be 9 goblins in this. I'm just gonna open up the whole room. Yeah. 9 goblins, yeah. And they're gonna be in various places. I need to pull some in there real quick. I didn't want to do that.
So now we're invisible for 24 hours?
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, gotta make it count.
I was like, whoa, 24. That's a lot. A lot of hours.
Let me get them in there, and then we'll see what y'all want to do. Go ahead and roll initiative.
That looks highly suspicious too.
Bing bong. That's 14.
Oh my god, I got a full
goblins. There's only 9 of them. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Fallon.
Fallon.
First one in, last one to go.
I like widen out my I'm particularly big, like they're getting past me and his motherfucker.
All right, so oh, show them. Hold on 1 second. All right, there you go. All right, so I'm showing 19 for Girk.
Yep.
17 for Tabitha, 14 Anda, 14 Otis, 13 Beatrix. Goblins, Fallon, and what'd you get? June Tao?
12.
12. Did you roll physical?
What?
Did you roll a physical dice?
No, I rolled it right here.
Okay.
You not see it?
No. Well,
All
it didn't populate.
Okay. Well,
All right, so you're gonna go after Beatrix if you got a 12.
great. Perfect.
And then all the goblins, and then invisible Fallon.
Fallon's the only one that can or I'm sorry, Beatrix is the only one that can get by Fallon, right?
Well, no, I think aren't these 10-foot blocks?
Yeah, they're 10.
Oh,
they're,
that's right.
yeah. All right.
Fallon's
How
gonna
tall is
trip
the ceiling?
Fallon's gonna trip anybody that tries to go behind.
How tall is the ceiling?
It goes for the whole thing, so give me 1 second to bounce back up to the top.
I feel like the
So-
descriptions always said that they were as high as they are wide, I think.
Yeah, I think you're correct that it's 10 foot wide, 10 foot high, unless stated otherwise, as far as like the standard tunnels. But if you go into different rooms, for say, they might be taller or lower or whatnot.
Okay.
So Girk.
Mechanically speaking, we're all 5-foot cubes. We're all
Yeah.
5 foot tall,
Mine.
tall, wide, and deep. Yeah.
Nice.
Seeing and hearing the door get busted in on second try. Girk's gonna come over here and not grab the map. He's gonna go 5, 15, 25, 30. Can I see what? Maybe these two here?
At least the last one. The southernmost.
Yeah, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fireball.
5, 6.
And I
no,
keep-
we're
Oh, you know what? I just thought about this because I keep recasting light on my breastplate.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Right, and now, but I'm invisible, but that light still will be shine. I guess the light would still shine from.
Well, wasn't everything that you're holding and wearing turns invisible?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you would probably see the effects of your light, but we wouldn't see it on you.
That's not
I'm
right.
thinking.
So is it dark?
Yeah, it's attached to you, so I think you wouldn't see it.
I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. Every time if it's going out, I would recast it back on my shell.
But well, it makes sense that you would see the light then, because it's coming out. I don't know. You
I
want
had
to
a
see?
discussion one time with my son, and we were trying to decide whether his piss would turn invisible or would turn visible when it ran away from him. Is that the kind of conversation we're having right now?
Well, I was just figuring out if
if-
the light spell would
Yeah.
come, even though it's coming off of my armor, if it would.
Put it this way: do you want your light to shine?
Yeah, I think that
Let
would
it
be.
shine.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
little light of yours.
All right.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm found as being
You're trying to attract
conspicuous.
things.
Yeah, I'm
And
I'm the
unfortunately, yeah, you're a floating light for the next hour, but you're invisible. Yeah.
yeah, I'm the
so-
light at the end of their tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
The
don't
light
have
of our
arcane eye
lives
up
right
yet.
there.
Yeah, so Girk will be like, Felon, are you down here? And he's gonna see this one. He's like, hey, you're not Felon, chill up, man. And he's gonna cast
Nice.
Ray of Frost down there
Nice.
for
Okay.
a dirty 20
Wow.
Ooh.
All right.
for 5 points of cold damage.
Ow.
He's also got reduced speed, but
Oh, by what? 10?
10 feet.
Okay.
Just until the start of my next turn. And movement, I don't really have anything bonus action-y, so that is my turn.
Okay. Tabitha, you may have heard what's going on down here. I don't know.
Okay, I'll just.
No, I'm so
Chris making all that noise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm like his tendon bar over there.
Yeah.
Just make
Dude.
nice coffee.
Oh, thought you had him doing the dishes. That's right.
No,
When you
I-
finish that, you gotta mop the floors, bitch.
We're doing that.
I was like, leave it for
Crossbow
the
bolt at the other one close to the like opening right here. Not the one Girk hit, but the next one up.
Okay, B. Go for it.
Yeah. 17.
Yes.
Or 11 points.
Wow. All right, you take that one out. How's it look?
There you go.
sorry.
My crossbow up and got my claws.
Gotcha. All right.
he just crumbles down, surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really like a certainly ambush type thing here going on here. All right. Or anything else, Tabitha?
Nope.
Anda, you're up.
Cool. Did anybody take any damage?
8. Oh, you meant of your guys.
Yeah, of the party. I feel like we're all in pretty good shape, right?
Otis has hit points lost, I think.
What'd you
Yeah,
Otis?
it looks
He's-
like everybody is full except Otis. He's
Yeah.
at 58.
58.
He's got
Okay.
temp. Oh no, that's Fallon.
And
Yeah, you
I
got
have 10
10 now.
temper, and I have full
Hello.
health and 10 temporary hit points.
Girk's
But that's from my armor of a gas.
Yeah.
Still up. Well, your Twilight Sanctuary, I think, is still up too, though.
It's only a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a minute. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
It's not. Never mind.
At 6th level, you can do it twice in a day.
That's. I can't wait for that.
I
Very
don't know why I
soon.
thought it was longer than that for some reason.
That's what you said.
Hmm.
Let's see. I was gonna do something, but maybe I'll just run in there. 35, 5, 10, 20, 30. Okay, not enough to go in there.
You get extra movement, don't you?
35.
35, just 35.
Okay. All right.
Mhm. Yeah, I can't really see them, so I am just going to. Do I want to take a dash action? Yeah, why not? I'll dash. 35, 45, 55, 65. And I don't think I have a bonus action. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that'll be my turn. I'm good with that. I'm invisible anyway, so.
All right. Otis.
Okay. Otis. Gonna sneak.
Nice.
40, 10, 20. I'm just gonna take. So if I dash though, because I know I'm invisible, but I'm still making noise. So if I dash, do I have to roll a stealth check?
What are you trying to do? Oh, try to get close to him. Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, they know we're coming, so it's not like a
Yeah,
sneak.
but he's
Right,
well.
right. I'm
No,
just
him
saying it's like it's
specifically.
not like a sneak to where they like.
No.
pick
Yeah,
up
he's
people,
he's,
you know
he's
what I
just
mean?
trying to position himself where they don't
Yeah.
know where he's at. That's fine. Yeah, just roll his. So dash and roll a stealth check, please.
1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Jesus Christ, I'm so fast.
So fast.
Okay.
Wow.
I got a movement speed of 40, baby.
That's it.
No, that's a 9.
Yeah. So I mean, general area, they might have heard your footsteps. But they're still gonna have disadvantage anyway
Otis,
on their turn.
Is that unarmored movement? Is that where you get that from?
I think so.
You're not wearing any armor?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's where it's coming from, man.
Okay.
I was just trying to think where, yeah.
I'm like, I love
Because your
throwing
avatar
them.
shows a bunch of armor, and I was like, well, not really a bunch, but it shows armor. But
Oh yeah, no, on the picture. Well, he's got furs and a crop.
he's got pelts, yeah.
Is it a mullet?
Yeah, no, I don't. I wish I hadn't taken polearm master.
Take
Oh, no, pole arm master's a good feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real good. Sentinel with that, you're gonna be a
Yeah.
fucking wall.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about because I thought about maybe taking Sentinel later, but
But anytime you hit something, the speed
I
becomes
just-
0.
I
and this
just
would be
need my
awesome.
ASIs, man. I'm fucking so stat hungry.
I,
But
that's only on opportunity attacks, though, right? Not
Yeah.
anytime.
what Sentinel?
Yeah.
Opportunity, yes,
Yeah. Yeah, but you get
There's something else you get from it too. I forget what it was.
it's the one where you can if somebody attacks a teammate within
Yeah.
5 feet of you can attack them. You can use your opportunity attack for that too.
Yeah, with Polearm Master, you already got an opportunity. It's like a better chance of getting opportunity attacks too. So, okay.
Right, yeah. That's why a polar master is good because it's whenever they enter your range and shit. So you're gonna get one attack.
And
So-
that extra attack you get. The
right,
butt.
yeah, the butt.
I think I actually like that more than I liked Great Weapon Master. It just seems more average out better. But Great Weapon Master set burst damage. Good thing. All right, whose turn is it?
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Did you have anything else, Otis?
No, I literally freeze. I stop moving as if they can see me.
They're gonna all run by you.
Okay, Beatrix.
Exactly.
Alrighty. I'm going to take my wrong mouse. Blocks are 10, right? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna take my 25 feet. I'm gonna get up to somewhere around there. See the 9 goblins. See Fallon there, like getting ready to run.
You might not see me. You'll see my light.
Oh, that's
down
right.
there,
You're in
but
the
not
hole.
me.
All right. Well, I will assume.
You'll know that I'm
Fallon's
there.
getting
Yeah,
ready to
you'll
run.
know that I'm there because of the light. So we're.
You hear him breathing and cussing under his breath at everyone that went past him.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
can. Yeah, you would also hear the plates, the plates kind of rubbing against each other as he's breathing.
And I know who kicked open the door. Like,
Oh, try to.
yeah, I know who tried it. So I'll be like,
Oh, shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
tried the knob and opened it. Nope. So I'm just gonna be like, it's only 9. You'll be fine. And then I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna take 10, 20. I'm gonna take another 25-ish feet. Can I see what's going on down here?
Yes. So as you give me where you're at right now. Give me your stealth.
Been a while since I've done that, so that feels good. Alrighty.
Your whole
This
thing.
It
Mhm.
is funny enough. All right.
Ooh,
27
there you go.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
plus 9. I am stealthy. So yeah,
Yeah,
can
so-
I see or hear anything down there?
Yeah. So as you look in there, I'm just going to open up what you can see. You're going to. All right, everybody, don't look for a second.
Mhm.
Don't look at Owlbear.
Okay, go ahead.
Ah!
Oh no!
Don't look at Owlbear.
I tried not to look.
God damn it!
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't look.
All right. Stupid Owlbear.
Can we look back now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm a rule follower. I'm following the rule.
What kind of rogue-ish are you?
Everybody else
All right.
looks.
So as you sneakily,
Sneakily.
sneakily,
We were
Sneakily.
kicked out of the Rogues Guild for being
Yeah.
too honest.
yeah.
Lexi is. Beatrix isn't. It'll be fine.
Okay, so you're gonna see 6. Well, you only see 4 right now, but there is actually 6 goblins in there who are bored, and they have turned a human skeleton into a like a marionette
Oh,
puppet.
What?
It's
I
dangling.
love Ford goblins.
It's dangling from ropes, and they're sitting there making it move and shit.
Beatrix is definitely giggling.
oh yeah, no, for
and
sure.
they're-
Like, it's kinda
And they're
funny.
they're chanting as they're moving it around. They're like, "Damn rat, damn rat, damn rat."
Nimrod.
Okay. Well, that's honestly that wasn't what I was expecting when I turned that corner. I was really expecting it to be like, shit, there's another door.
Like
I
you
was
didn't
gonna
see
open
some
it,
like
that was-
Pulp Fiction situation there. Where
Zed,
My whole thing, my
cannonball
action
gag.
was, my whole action was gonna be to run there and then use my mage hand to open a door. So I don't
I remember that scene scarred me for a while and shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Even though you don't actually see anything, it's still like, oh
Yeah, it
God.
was well scripted and shot. He's just rubbing that Gim's head, you know, he's watching. It's disturbing.
I like when you get his fingers on the leather.
Yeah.
We'll go get some pipe from somebody who's
Big
been
Rains,
yeah,
just-
it's,
All right,
We're
all
gonna
right.
get
Back to D&D.
medieval.
Let's get out of the
to
sadomasochistic
butt
break.
raping.
So, quick question: did you use your cunning action to dash or your dash to dash?
So I was just about to ask that because, like I said, my original plan was to use my cunning action to dash and then do something. But the thing I want to do now is now a bonus action. So can I say I use my action to dash? Because I want my bonus action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna as Beatrix turns this corner and she sees these guys here, she'll I'm gonna activate my blade song. So I'll pull my daggers out and you'll see just a light pink aura kind of start sparking off of her. And okay, more than 9. Hey, need some help here. And then I'll get ready to go in next time.
Is your song Fireworks when you sing by Katy Perry? Is that what you're saying? Your blade song?
No, I do need to come up with a song for Beatrix.
Yeah, you gotta sing that every time you go into Blade Song. I'm gonna demand it.
I will take that challenge. I will think of something.
Cool.
That is good. That is awesome. Yeah. So then I'm just gonna activate my blade song, get ready, and then holler at them that there's more incoming, and then wait.
Well, they don't know they're not incoming, they're just there. Possible incoming at the moment.
Well, I'll yell, and if they know I'm there, that's fine.
We're doing a
Fireball.
vaudeville acts up here in the.
I know.
I mean,
Marie,
gotta get boring down here.
bring your necklace over here. Fireball here, fireball there.
Done.
You
Yeah.
get a fire. You get a fireball.
Get one.
It'd be cool if you can roll and regenerate
If it recharges.
recharges in the dawn. That would be cool.
Would be
That'd be
fantastic.
pretty powerful. I have
Yeah.
All right, that is it for me.
Okay. Where we at? Tontao.
Yuntao is gonna go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash so I get to there. And what do I see?
Split the party. Split the
The
So you
squishiest guy going off on his own.
Yeah, with his little devil.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20.
No, we can't trust this guy.
Nope. 25, 30. I mean, I go to, whoop, oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm still there. Okay. All right. And that's where I'm at. And as a bonus action, I am going to do nothing.
All right.
All right.
Very efficient use of your bonus action.
What was that?
Nothing.
Aren't the squares 10 feet, not 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was going 5, 10,
I
5,
didn't-
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. Yeah, I should be right.
Gotcha. You're good.
Gotta watch that guy.
All right. All right. So all
I
these
really
guys.
want to win D&D.
That's right.
Yeah, this goblin A is gonna get over a little bit and pull out his scimitar and just swing wildly into that corner with disadvantage with his scimitar, he heard something and he's like so let's see if he can.
That's with disadvantage, right?
Yeah. 8.
Otis contorts his body to an S.
Does the old SpongeBob move?
Mm.
Girk's gonna start giggling, be like, they're dumb. They're swinging at nothing.
All right. So,
So wait, question. He has moved into my area.
There you go.
go ahead. Go for it.
May
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. Do it.
I go.
Yeah, as you were just bad mouthing Polar Master. Yeah.
Now here's a question. Do I do that with advantage because I'm invisible?
Yeah. Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, this poor fuck. It's okay.
Oh,
He's
well,
got
you
D and D Beyond
You
on
say
his
that,
side.
yeah, I was gonna say you say that before you roll,
Oh, fucking
but
2 and a 3.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't make me have you roll on a fumble chart, sir.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. Oh,
There you go.
Mhm.
all right. I'm gonna not go into a rage though at this time. So, oh Jesus,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
so that's 20 damage. How is he?
See,
Yeah. So
They got like commoner stats, don't they?
Yeah. So now it's back to the freaking broken pixie days because this thing had two hit points
Oh.
as you just freaking skewered this thing.
He just explodes.
like
There's-
glitter.
For a brief second, they can see the blood on my body as it like drips off.
I mean, I picture him just holding out his pole, and the goblin just runs into it and stabs itself.
He impales himself on it.
Impales and like pulls like his whole spinal cord out through his body.
Disembowels him.
We're maxing out the
The gore effect.
just the vaudeville
We're going
acts because we're like a
fucking
comedy duo
hostile,
now, like running into the skeletons. That'd be
A
fun.
disembodied voice. I'm sorry.
All right. Instead of putting skulls, I'm just gonna take them off the map. If that's okay with everyone. All right. All right. These other ones are going to move like that.
Oh.
So if you want to do it twice for
Oh no.
on H and I.
Well, he
before
only
I-
gets one reaction.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I do. Oh, damn.
Good call. Good call. Thanks.
Yeah, that's where that tunnel fighter broken fighting style would have came in and shit. 'Cause that tunnel fighter would have got would have been able to hit everyone.
Oh my god.
Okay. So and Anda's invisible too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Tabitha. All right. Two.
You see a cat and a turtle down the hallway.
Chinese.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You always forget what an interesting group we are when you say it like that. You see a cat and a turtle.
All right.
Actually, bald cat.
Hypoallergenic cat.
They are all going to move there and take 7 shots with their short bow at Tabitha.
Boy.
Ouch.
I'm going to roll 7 individual attacks.
Just say
So-
me.
Short bow attacks from these goblins at Tabitha. What's your AC is going to be 15, right?
20.
It's 20 right now.
Wait, no, 18. Sorry.
18.
Damn it, mage armor.
Okay. 18. All right, 7 attacks. Here we go. 22.
Oof. All right, there you go.
Yay.
Down. Mm.
Mm.
23.
Not a critical.
How many I got left?
That was 5.
5, 2 more. All right. Nope.
Nice.
I'm gonna take 3. I rolled scimitar, but
Yeah.
Short bow is the same
So,
modifier.
yeah.
I clicked the wrong button, so I apologize for that. All
Get
right.
uncanny dodge on one of them.
Say again.
I can get uncanny dodge on one of them. So have one.
Yeah. That'll let you take half the damage.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3, 4, 5. All right. So take half of the 5. So 2,
9
6,
total.
9 total. Yep. And that's going to be their turn. Fallon.
Are those other goblins in initiative order? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, because I mean,
They're-
I did shout. Like, I wasn't trying to be sneaky once I
Yeah.
activated.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let me go ahead and do them. I'll put them in the same order as the other ones if y'all are okay with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought that's what you were going to do, anyways. To be honest with you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So these they were just playing, right? So they are going to they were going to be startled when Beatrix did that. So they are going to open the door and I'm going to move them all at once here.
I like how one is smaller than the rest.
They're grouping together for a fireball for sure.
Hmm.
Eric.
Hold
Yeah, they're running away from me yelling. You said they're opening the far door.
Yeah, they open the door and then they're running into Jin Tao.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I really wanted them to come after.
Boy, that just screwed me now because now both groups are out of my range.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was really hoping they could go the other way, but we are.
All right. Yeah, and they're just going as they're running away, they're gonna see Jun
I'm gonna
Tao.
fucking fuck these dudes up like polio.
All right. So yeah, and they didn't have their short bows ready, so they're gonna try and quickly play whack-a-mole with their scimitars and Jin Tao.
With me?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
What's your AC right now?
100.
100.
No, very much not. 15.
Okay.
Gosh, dang it! My bad. I really thought they were gonna run the other way.
Oh no, I was ready because you're gonna.
That's why I put on
all.
all my extra AC so they would all hit me first, not my squishy
we-
wizard friend who would sneak in from the.
We had the same mind. Yeah, they fucked us with Brett's crazy movement ridiculousness.
Hey, I'm
All
very
right.
scary, so I can see why they would run away from me. But
Yeah,
All
a
right.
little compact
So,
little.
6.
glowing daggers and such.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Oh shit! It's
Whoa.
dark.
What?
You ever play Perfect Dark?
No.
Oh my god! And you might be too young, Lexi. M64.
Yeah, they all. One of those was a crit. You
Wait.
took 3 scimitars.
Hold on, I'm gonna cast shield the first one that hits. The crit's still gonna hit, but I get
Okay.
plus 5 AC, so I'll have 20.
Just on
Any
the
other
first one.
Whichever one, the first one that hits me, I'll proc shield.
Okay, so how does that affect the following 2 hits?
My armor class is 20 now for the
Yeah, the crit's
Okay.
going to hit regardless.
right.
Doesn't matter where it's at, but it does. It's not rolling your crit damage automatically. So
Right.
so the first one was a 17 to hit.
the only one you're gonna. So
would it just be 11 then?
So
Or 9?
So he casts that on the first hit. So does that nullify the first hit?
If my new armor class, if my new armor class makes it a miss, then yeah. What did he roll?
17 on the first.
Yeah, he misses.
Okay, so the second one was the crit for
He
24.
hits.
Okay.
And then the last
So-
one was
15.
15.
he misses also.
Okay.
So how much
So
damage?
with the crit, it's 14.
14?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Because you
Hmm.
double the dice.
Yep.
And
And
then
he
Yeah.
rolled
the
the best on
modifier.
the crit.
Mhm. Mhm.
Or with even without the even with it doubled. All right. Ouch.
Did I do that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because it was a 6. Yep. Okay.
No arguments here, bro.
All right. Fallon.
All right. Well, Fallon's gonna use his full movement. Like it's here. And these should be
Fallon was torn. He's like, ah.
well, I couldn't get to the other one, yeah, because they're fucking gone now. All right, so I'm going to attack D with Boom and Blade here. And I'm invisible, so I'll just get advantage on that. Was the Great Weapon Master.
These poor guys.
So 17.
Yes.
All right, so he takes that. 10 plus 10, 20 points of damage.
Yeah, he's gone. How'd that look?
Okay. Oh, we just cleaves him in half. And
Pretty much.
then since I took him out, I get an extra attack here, a bonus attack. So I can't move because I use my whole movement. What I'm going to interact with an object and pull my spear and throw it at E.
Okay.
So let's see. Pull that back up. Spear.
So you toss a good goblin at the other one.
No, I'm tossing my spear at the other
Okay.
Yeah. Just
I just
flung a
picked
goblin
this
at
one
him. You do 4 points
Sure,
of
I do
goblin
it, so I was like,
damage.
I mean, it would look pretty
They have
cool
an effect, I'm
because
sure.
I mean, if he wanted to do that, because I mean, use the dead goblin as a weapon, and he is invisible, so that could freak the goblins out. Seeing their friend just come up out of nothing and be thrown at them.
That would be
That'd
wild.
affect
but-
morale.
All right, so it takes 9 points of piercing damage. He
Yeah, that
does.
one's he drops.
Nice.
All right, I didn't even take my. I would have had advantage on that one too. But all right, yeah, okay, that's that will be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, and they are definitely freaking out down there in the south. So top of the round here, Girk.
Do I? Which? Did Beatrix say about these goblins when she? Okay.
Yep.
Mysteriously, these goblins are just are dying through sheer nothingness.
Yeah, you did not magic, did you, Girk?
I mean, you would see my light approach the one, and then it just got cuts in half.
Girk's
yeah,
like,
see,
"Fuck."
that's what. Yeah.
Girk's like, fuck this. I'm
Yeah.
going back. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And then
so
the next one gets blown back by a spear and shit. Just, it emerges from nowhere and shit.
25, 30. Yeah, he's gonna see these goblins. Hey, you don't belong there, and he's gonna actually cast Chaos Bolt at let's go with 4. Why not? And that's going to be let's go thunder damage with that. Where are you at? Is 23.
Yes, very much.
8 plus a d6.
He's already dead.
Yeah. Ooh, 14 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
Get over there and crack, and that's for having fun without me.
This is my very night.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Tabitha.
I was hoping I can chain those.
Having a couple of arrows fly at you. What do you do on this turn?
Something new.
You also saw 2 goblins just get
Yeah.
destroyed too. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump forward and claw this dude.
Okay. Go for it.
You saw one dude get chopped in half, and then the other one got hit by a rod from God and shit. Like,
After the skewering from Otis, it's like shit's just
22.
yeah, pretty much. It's like freaking.
yeah, that's right. You've seen 3 of them. Yeah, out of nowhere, just get shredded.
A 13.
You take that one out. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
Did I still move forward to this one with my offhand attack? Or is that too much?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. Yeah, these things are dropping like flies, and they're like, "Doopy, don't boy, doopy."
This is batting practice.
A 7.
Drop that one.
No, that was her attack roll for offhand.
Yeah.
She missed.
Oh, she missed. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Anything else from Tabitha?
Nope.
Right. Anda, you're up.
Cool. Anda is going to move forward right about here. And she is going to cast Sacred Flame on, let's say H. And it is a 13 dex save.
13 dex, all right.
Nice.
That fails.
I was just thinking of okay.
You drop that one.
Nice.
Which one was it?
H.
Okay. How does that look?
Flame like radiance. So I would think like a Twilight cleric would be like inverse flame almost, where it's like purple outlining, but it's like a black flame.
Mm-hmm.
So like the black flame candle in Hocus Pocus kind of thing. Yeah. And she just like kind of like whip that out, and then you know, it kind of like sizzles and like kind of turns to like muck, like goopy tar, and then just kind of deflate.
All right. Anything else from Anda? Because they're like, mercy, mercy.
She's just gonna kind of like whisper to
What's going on?
she's gonna kind of whisper to Tabitha and be like, "Don't worry, it's just me."
What's that?
Yeah, I was gonna say
She
because
stabs in the direction. What is that?
from Tabitha's point of view, she's in there by herself with all these goblins.
I'm like, wow, I got some massive powers.
Part of that
Yeah.
healing process from the tattoo, you know.
These things are just coming apart at the seams and shit. Yeah,
Start calling you 11.
11. My son's name's 11.
She'll just, from now on, just be walking down the halls and shit'll just be flying away from her in different. I don't have to do anything.
Shave off the rest of my fur.
Mm-hmm. Otis.
Otis is gonna stab. Is it I? Is that what that is, or an L? That's an I.
Yep.
We were zoomed out.
I like to see the whole picture.
So I'm gonna poke him in the back of the head with the halberd.
I think he's facing you. Oh my god.
I mean, he could be facing anywhere. I'll poke him in whatever side is facing me. In the back of the head.
All right.
I will circle to make sure I hit him in the back.
Good thing I had advantage on that. 21.
Yes.
Good dice. Bing bong. It's a good night for the D10. That's 11 damage.
Nice.
And Polar Master bonus attack.
Well, that one's gone. So how does that look before you use your?
Ooh.
How does it look?
Hmm.
I kill him and then hit his corpse with my polearm bonus attack
Hmm.
as he drops to the ground.
Just making sure he's dead. Just gotta double check,
Hmm.
double tap. It's all good.
Yeah, double tap.
And I'm gonna use my movement to get up on G and fucking breathe on him.
Creepy down the neck, like you're
Mhm.
smelling him. Like when a guy hugs you and sniffs you.
I am there.
Like,
Yeah.
Biting.
You smell like you're gonna die.
Oh, your tears are so salty.
Yeah. You know, at this point, F and G are like getting on their knees. No, no.
We don't get down like that.
Head won't save you now.
I mean, still go for it, but
Yeah. I mean, don't stop, but it's not gonna help.
I mean, you extend your life for that amount of time, right? I guess.
Yeah. Wait till short rest or something.
and they probably got jagged teeth too, so maybe not.
But wait, so I did.
I have to
Sorry,
expend some hit dice
totally
now.
forgot that I was a level 5 character. I have another attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, G. Sorry.
No time for mercy now. Here you go.
Who's giant
Whoa.
crocodile?
Damn.
Okay.
No hope for that poor G.
Wow.
I have champion points. All right. Get out of here, salt and tea. Okay. That's 5 damage. And I'm going to be an honest boy. I did try to use that bonus attack before, so I'm not that. So that's just 5 damage to the back of G.
Okay. 5. That one's still up, but yeah, he's
I'm sorry.
all right.
Like one tear.
Pull out a crowbar to finish the job.
It's awful. Jesus Christ.
Let me do this. Hold on 1 second now. Okay. All right. That's it for Otis, right?
Mm.
Okay. Beatrix.
Help.
Oh yeah.
I
As
thought
soon
you
as
had
they
that. I
start
thought
running
you
away,
had
I
that
was like,
covered.
Yeah.
I thought you
Oh,
had
I got
that
it
covered.
I got it covered. Watch what's going to happen to these guys when it's my turn. I'm just worried about Beatrix.
No, I'll just be like, oh shit, fuck, and then
You'd be
I'll
like-
take off running. So
No,
my
come help.
my blade song gets me an extra 10 feet, so I can go 35. So 5, 10, or 20. I'm sorry, 10, 20, 35 should get me right in that doorway. And yeah, I'll just launch a volley of a couple of dagger swings. I'll hit for one. I'll try and stay inside the door, but I'll try and stab one. Well, actually, would 6 actually be within 5 feet of my
Yeah, that's
ally
fine.
there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, then I will. Wrong page.
Using your purple dagger.
No, actually, that one's still worse.
Yeah, total downgrade.
That is still a point downgrade from my 2 pink handle daggers. So no, I will take a swing and I'll go after
yeah.
6 there.
That's the That's the backup dagger.
Like, oh, cool. That is a natural one. I
Ooh.
shall re-roll that.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Look at the halfling.
Oh,
Rolling one's
Another
better than
natural
rolling
one.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
1 to 20.
Uh-oh.
So,
Two
that
ones?
happened.
Wait, what
ones.
is
You can't take away the second one?
I was about to say, what is the wording? Is it all
I'm-
ones or
yep,
is it just
yep.
one? I think it's all one.
Yeah.
is it all
I'm
ones?
checking right now, except my D&D Beyond went crazy. Oh, hang on.
I'm pretty sure you're re-rolling it.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, see what the
Unless
wording
it
is.
says once per turn.
Because I don't know if it says once and then you have to use the second one, or if I can always re-roll them. When you roll a 1 on a d20 on an attack roll, ability check, saving throw, you can re-roll. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. That you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
ooh.
So
Well,
I
it looks
will
like that
take,
dagger's broken.
That's rough. Yeah.
I will take that natural 1 on the second time. Hubris is a bitch.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was everyone who re-rolled.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah,
I
they fucked you on that last bit of wording.
quite sure.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, you want me to roll a?
How many times
D100?
you gonna roll back-to-back ones?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes,
Chances got to be what, 20 times 20 times 20? I mean,
Be 20 times 20 because it's 2 times, right? So yeah, it'd be like 1 in 400, right? Is that right?
damn.
Did you want me to roll on the fumble chart?
Yes, please. 100.
Please don't stab my foot.
Mhm.
It's like tosses it backwards. And hits
Be
her.
the best
Oh
case
no,
scenario for me.
Girk's dead.
Oh no.
60. Cannot believe that just happened. Cool. 60.
Okay. 1 second here. It's opening up. Hold. Hold.
Mhm.
Suppose this isn't going to be one of those times where like a lightning bolt comes out of me and like does untold amounts of damage. Probably
Chain
not going to
lightning.
happen now. Huh?
That's where you drop a fireball on yourself.
Ooh.
Uh,
All adjacent allies of your target may immediately take an attack of opportunity
Oh.
against you.
Oh.
2 of them, huh?
Uh,
Oh, wait.
Wait, it says
Or-
against you.
yeah.
Oh.
Me.
They're all adjacent.
My
Ah.
allies, though, it said
Well, from her
adjacent, didn't it?
target.
All allies of your target. All adjacent allies of your target.
Oh,
Oh shit.
So only one.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's all of them because
All
she
of 'em.
targeted 6.
They
I
can't
hit
get through. They don't operate
Well-
occupying the same
well-
thing, though.
yeah, it's,
Well-
it's at least 3.
at least 3, I would
Yeah.
think.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Yeah.
Hit me. Be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it
5.
doesn't say they
Singer.
can move, right?
And go up like a firework.
We'll be fine.
All right. Like I said, they got their scimitars, so
Why couldn't Anda just throw a fireball, man? What the hell?
Yeah, why couldn't I not roll it two natural goddamn ones back to back?
Well, the
Freaking
reason-
dice.
Count it out of the way, this.
Hit.
Yeah, that's it for the night.
Miss.
The reason why I don't have speak with
Alright.
dead is I gathered all the healing stuff so I could heal the shit out of people.
Did you say sleep with dead?
6 slashing.
Necrophilia. That's a new school.
6
There's
slashing.
necromancer and there's necrophilia.
How to
Yeah.
please the dead.
You did clerics scare the
Yeah.
undead.
How do you think the Raise the Dead comes about, you know?
Raise the dead. Oh, this is bone. This is a different kind of raise the dead.
Thankfully, you're
Mhm.
fixed.
We're
All
all
right.
only 6. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will take my. Why in the world, D&D Beyond, are you doing that? I will take my my dual wield. I'll take my bonus action attack here.
Might want to use your purple one.
2 more ones.
Nope. I'm gonna use the +2. I'm not gonna use the +1. Place +2 dagger here.
Mhm.
Ugh, still sucks. 20.
Yes.
20 to hit, and that is right there. And I also get my sneak attack, correct?
Yeah, I'm there.
because I haven't used it.
Mhm.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage, and I was still going after 6 there.
Okay. So yeah, so you drop 6.
Nice.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, used all my movement, got my action bonus action. Yeah, that's it for me.
Don't bow.
All right, I go. I pull out my wand, my rod, and I push towards them and I say, "Stranger danger!" And they got to roll. I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level, and they got to roll.
you. Give me back my purse.
Yeah, Mommy, Daddy.
Mm.
They got to roll a 16. All of them except for the one right to the right of her have to roll a. I'm sorry, did I get you? Constitution 16.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Fail. Fail.
Yeah.
Fail.
Nice.
Go.
If they didn't save, they take 17 damage and are pushed back 10 feet. I cast Thunderwave. Are pushed
No.
back
Okay.
10 feet.
Oh.
If they save, they just take half damage.
All right. Yeah, so you take all 3 of them out as they get pushed back into that door. It's past you. Well, how far does it get pushed?
10 feet.
Yeah, so they pretty much just at least 2 of them hit the door and fall, and the other one just
Blood running down the door.
hits them. Yeah.
Yeah, and the blood's just coming out of their eyes, their ears, their nose, and mouth. And that noise is heard 300 feet away.
Oh no!
Mm.
Oh
All
my.
right.
Everybody
All
get
right.
ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might.
Yeah, everything on this level is now those.
The inner stealthiness is cringing, but it's okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
Brentley would be just appalled.
5 minutes.
As
Okay.
Fallon hears this big boom, he pumps his fists. Like,
Nailed it.
yeah. All
I wish
right.
I could do that.
Oh God, we would never get anywhere without just always.
All right. Anything else? Are you staying put?
Yeah, I kind of look around the corner at Beatrix and give her a little smile.
All
Good
right.
one.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey, thumbs up.
As they're blown past her face. And shit,
I get like the residual thunder off of it.
Don't worry about those 3.
Yeah.
They're not moving.
So one is going to try and get the fuck out of there. Is going to try and dash out.
Oh, yeah.
Flash.
So
Give him a stabby stab.
Can I stab him, please?
if you choose to.
I do.
Remember, they were playing when you entered.
Mhm.
With a skeleton. Let's not pretend like they were playing
They were
with dolls.
desecrating a dead body. What are you talking about?
No,
Not
the
like
other
grabbing
one
a
they
head
were.
and
The
wanna
one we
talk to
were
it
in
later.
there,
It's different.
they were playing humans and cities, and we just like you rolled a crit fail.
Oh, marionette.
No, the one we walked into, they had a marionette.
No.
Oh,
No, it was them.
I mean, I fucking
They're just having their union meeting down there.
they don't have.
He said break room. We're in
Yeah.
the break room.
Good, yeah.
16 hits, right?
Yes.
8.
All right. So yeah, he
Oh.
tries to run past Beatrix, and you take that one out as it's trying to run past you.
I will slice him across his knee, because as he runs past, I'm low enough. I'll catch him and say, "Not today."
Mm.
He's gonna run, just fall down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just flip my daggers around, put them in my pocket, turn around
From
and look
the-
at Girk.
The fatal
Um,
knee stab. Right in the heart.
The other
Neat.
2 down there by Tabitha, they're gonna like I said, they were on their knees and they're gonna crawl to Tabitha and like hold on to her shins, like, please don't kill us, please. And they're not gonna do anything. Fallon.
Now's
Oh
where it's,
man.
Mm.
It's about it.
that's where this.
We don't do requests.
Could do maybe something for fishing the traps or something. Maybe just kill one and save the other.
Little
Mm,
guide.
to be honest with you, I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
So,
That was an idea.
so Fallon goes by and he's like, "On we're going to work on your spell list once we take a break." And then, he goes, and then he also kind of tugs on Tabitha's tail to like get her to like turn around, kind of thing.
Yeah, I tried, guys. I'm sorry. Back now.
And
She's pushing them off. They're just grabbing her. Please, no.
I'll release you
Like,
from your
"Wait,
wretched lives
Wait,
here.
what's happening? Don't leave
But
me.
we like our lives.
It comes for all of us.
right.
Some sooner than others.
So yeah, here we go.
They're just going to be yelling.
No, this is how we prefer to live. Don't leave me.
I
Go
know
be with
it's-
your friends.
Don't leave me, Tabaxi.
Horrible.
At least you see this beautiful charged face before you go.
19.
We love you.
That's like that was just creepy.
So that 19 hits, right? Because I didn't use
Yes.
Great Weapon Master because I don't.
Well, they are kneeling, groveling, so you probably have advantage anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was with advantage, but yeah, 14 points.
All right, yeah, you drop that first one, sure.
All right. And then he just continues right through into the second one.
Oh.
You find peace in your death.
Mm.
Mhm.
Quick. Endless.
Oh,
All right. 25 hits. That
Damn.
would-
Y'all just should be like Doom, where y'all just going through the halls with chainsaws and shit.
all right.
At the
So
end of the
seven.
day, we're an extermination crew, really. Just
Mhm.
Yeah.
slap things down.
No, we've
Fine.
come here to take this motherfucking thing over. We've come in to cleanse the unholy down here. But so 17 points. I
Yeah, you take that one out for
all
sure.
right. So
Tuk tuk.
yeah, and just yeah, literally, I would say like even though it's mechanically speaking, it was 2 attacks. I would say it was just one clean swing horizontally
Mm-hmm.
through both of them, just in half.
Probably. Yeah.
I searched the 3 that I took out. Going through the pockets.
Lock
Okay.
falls.
Give me that magic ring.
Goblin family.
Okay. So give me 1 second on that. I'm picturing Fallon like, is there no one else?
Are you not entertained? Are you not
Big bad
entertained?
warrior.
100%.
I am the Goblin Slayer. Like, who is it? Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Need some of the goblin blood
Okay.
to write on the wall. Fallon sucks goblin ass.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, no
Where'd
way.
that come from?
Someone's bitter.
All right.
Damn it, Left. Why'd you come down here?
Probably a D12 there.
Who's that?
Jun Dao.
Six.
All right. You found a like a little skull on one of them, and it appears to be some type of like improvised explosive.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Improvise what?
Explosive.
An ID.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a skull. It's a skull IED.
I
The human
Hmm.
skull.
It's a head grenade.
Hey.
Roll me 2 more times.
me?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Just not the same.
Just 3 hand grenades.
Find another ID,
Yeah.
except for you trip this one.
Yeah.
Oh, 8 and 1.
All right.
Hey, Thunderwave didn't set that one off.
Sheesh.
A chain reaction of explosions and shit.
Uh-huh.
Just explodes them. Turned inside out and exploded.
You found one of them 4 decomposed fish heads.
Ew.
Girk's gonna be so happy.
Hey, I want that.
Yes.
And also one of them had
Eat those?
a cracked porcelain doll.
Creepy.
It had some really fine clothes on it, but it's missing its eyes.
Oh, the
Creepy.
Even better.
All right,
description got worse and worse.
I grab all that
Good,
stuff.
bad, bad.
I grab all that stuff and I hold the fish. I do offer the fish to Girk whenever I see him.
All right.
Quick question: the marionette in there, is it still somewhat humany, or is it like mostly skeleton?
It was just skeleton.
Okay,
Mm.
never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just,
I see where you were trying to do there, though. I appreciate that.
Hmm.
I was gonna feed it some good or some armpit berries, but
Mhm. Armpit berries.
Yeah, I mean, those poor things, they were entertaining themselves with the little puppet show, and then they just get fucking slaughtered.
Yeah.
Same thing, they were in the break room, probably watching Days of Our Lives or something. and-
Welcome to the Goblin Players rehearsal.
yeah, yeah. All right, so how about we do our break here, and we'll come back in a few minutes.
sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Ooh.
else checking murdered goblins?
Oh, it's full
Yeah.
of goblins.
Yo, I was definitely gonna do that too. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So roll me again 12s.
I would also like to do that, please.
I won't get greedy. I'll just search one goblin.
Yeah, just investigation or no D12, right?
Just a d12.
Got no left.
Should I check? I dropped
At
4 of
12.
these things. Should I do more than one? Or?
You actually find a wand.
Which
Who found the wand?
Another one.
Tabitha.
Oh wait, did I roll? I think I rolled the wrong fucking dice. Oh no, that was a 12. yeah.
It's you can't tell what it does, but it does have a burnt hand. Looks like a burnt hand on a stick.
What I got?
So at the moment, well, give me an investigation as you're looking at this thing.
Wrong one.
Okay, so you think it does have magical properties, but you don't know what it can do. But the
I
description
got you
is,
covered.
but the description is a burnt hand on a stick. Fallon,
Investigation, I rolled 20.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Fallon, you're gonna find like a goblin-sized peg leg.
All right.
Otis, you're gonna find a carcass of a peasant, and inside,
You got a whole
On the
carcass
goblin?
on him?
The carcass, yeah. Carcass of a
He's
peasant.
got a bag of holding or something. right?
yeah, apparently, maybe it was in his backpack.
Creepy.
Yeah,
He shrunk it.
and inside, like where their gizzard would be, is gonna be a glowing little gem.
Oh, pheasant.
Ooh,
No.
you find a gym.
Okay, I thought you said peasant.
No, pheasant.
Yeah, I that's what I heard too. I'm like a peasant.
Yeah.
A person.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh shit.
It's like, was it at least a halfling or something? Or
I'm sorry.
a gnome? I mean,
Peasant.
So it's got a little gem.
This is
Yeah.
the dungeon of the Mad Mage, people. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah. You've got a
Can I inspect it?
yes.
Investigate or
I mean, yeah.
bing, 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 bing. Come on, motherfucker! Or that's an 8.
Yeah. I mean,
Pretty.
so you found a little gem that glows. So it's kind of like a little nightlight.
Oh,
All right. Well, I'm going to honestly, that's pretty. I'm going to put that gem in my pocket, and I'm going to put the pheasant. Is the pheasant like fresh?
Is it what?
Fresh?
Fresh?
yeah, because there's pheasants flying all
It's a
around down here.
It's a cark.
It's a carcass, so maybe they've been, gnawing on
No.
it.
it's only
That's
the
probably
first
like,
level, so I mean,
Yeah.
One's longer living carcass. So,
It is the first level, so like you get a chicken at Walmart, and it's like 3 days old in the fridge. So that's what it looks like.
Girk will love this. And okay, so I pocket him, and I'm gonna pretend the pheasant's flying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like at that point where it's almost
you are
ready.
still invisible. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's at that point where it's almost ready to turn.
starting to get juicy.
There's
Ew.
this little glowing rock floating in the air. And just,
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
So what are you doing?
Walking towards Girk.
Like, or flying.
So-
Grab it.
Girk,
I
you
hey
see?
Brett,
Yeah, go ahead.
I begin to I pull out that porcelain doll with the missing eye, and I cast as a ritual identify on it.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. And hey, can I check the pockets of the there was at least one left where I was, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Well,
Did I find anything? I rolled a 6.
So as you go looking around, Anda, you are going to find something moving around in this
Ooh.
one's pocket,
Mhm.
like a little creature inside his pocket.
Oh hell no!
Oh.
No, this is not. This
That
is
sounds.
Rock grubs.
I know.
That's,
I'll
It's a
get you.
trap.
PTSD.
Do you put your hand in there and pull it out?
Otis, can you come over here and
Am I within earshot?
I know you're walking towards Girk. I don't know how far you went.
Fucking.
If you just ran.
you don't really know where Girk went either.
That's true.
Yeah.
I've got a mage hand I can lend you.
Oh well, no, I wasn't gone. I meant I was gonna go in the other direction. Right,
And
so a rotten carcass of a pheasant stops midair in front of you.
Beatrix, you found a necklace of teeth, which is the newest fashion statement on the first level.
I like when things are consistent across games, so I will take the necklace of
It is.
Who made this?
Who
Oh wait.
It seems oddly familiar.
I have a friend who used to do this.
Mhm.
Necklace of teeth. Perfect.
So what are we doing with this thing moving in this pocket?
What do you want?
Can you just take the button of your polearm and poke that thing that's moving in that dead goblin's pockets?
That would be rude. And I'm gonna hand you the pheasant.
I think y'all are past the rude part.
I'm going to. I didn't start this murder party. This is just where I live.
She's trying to like hold it the least.
Just like that.
The
Exactly.
least amount.
All right, I'm gonna stick my my hand in this pocket. Come here,
All
little.
right. Something's gonna as you put your hand in there, it's gonna like go into your palm, and you're gonna feel like some fur.
Ah, it's a dick.
Define into
Squeeze
you got a handful of these. These nuts.
Mhm.
No, it's definitely a little animal that's starting to like
Is it a
move
hamster?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
gerbil.
gear gerbil.
Yeah, I meant to say gerbil. Yeah, that's really what I meant to say.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
Yeah.
Very familiar with tubes.
What was his name? Tiddlywink or Perry?
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah. On his magical journey and shit.
All right, do you pull it out there, Otis?
I allow it to come out of its own volition.
Okay. All right. So as you make room for the pocket for this thing to come out, it is going to come out, and it's going to be this little like baby squirrel that's got a bad case of the mange.
This was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
Squirrel snuggler.
Name it.
He's gonna
Squirrel.
eat it.
You're familiar with I've got a squirrel.
He's like,
Call him Peanut.
I passed.
Sprinkle Junior.
I give him some water from my water.
Aw.
Yeah.
As that's going on, I'm gonna be like kind of looking around just the room to see if there's any distinguishing. I'm just doing a general inspection of the room here.
Yeah.
Does my identify return anything with that doll?
It does not on the doll. No, nothing.
Check your item.
Girk's gonna take out an armpit bear, and he's gonna try to feed this marionette skeleton anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
Does it
now
act-
gonna.
Come on, wake up.
Does it have a jaw, or does it just like he puts it in and it rolls down?
Yeah, it like goes straight through. Like
What?
a
He'll probably try it a couple times, and then like he'll try to. Is there any type of thing there? He kind of like try to mash it together, try to. Here you go. This might help some.
Hey, you can
Beatrix will
move his jaws and chew
use
it for
her.
him.
Beatrix will use her. I'll make my mage hand invisible, and I'll help make it. I'll use my mage hand to try and like make it move for him, so he like feels good.
Here's a gross berry. You might like it. I like them.
I
Good
cast,
job, Girk. That was very nice. Good job.
I cast minor illusion and make a sound like he's nom nom nom. Good.
Nice.
And it kind of bumps elbows.
Yeah. See, they're good, aren't they?
You're so thoughtful, Girk. You're such a good guy. I used ritual. I cast identify on Tabitha's piece she got.
Okay. It is a wand of burning hands.
I figured.
Ooh.
She needs to
which,
stay away from burning stuff.
which she can now cast the spell Burning Hands once per day.
Oh, okay.
Kitty.
Guys.
Oh no! Attack!
You know who's missing a good AoE spell attack, don't you?
Yeah, so anybody doing anything else?
No, we're not going to harvest anything from these bodies.
Yeah, because I already got my teeth, so I don't need anything else.
All right, yeah.
I mean, like I said,
So-
I'm going around this area here to see if there's just any. Is there anything
Yeah.
in here?
So yeah, I mean, you're gonna find like the
Coffee
you
maker.
gotta find
breaker stuff.
yeah, you gotta find like a hand drawn version of plague goblin, like in charcoal.
Nice.
Anybody want this trash?
It's like Playboy version of Goblinese, but it's in charcoal, like on parchment paper.
Early erotica. Hot.
Some of the
Got a thick
pages,
bush.
some of the pages are stiff.
This is this is obscene material here. It's,
One of the pages is stuck to your hand now.
well, I have divine health. I'm immune to disease, so that's fine.
I'm gonna examine the door in front of me, and if I think it's safe, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, the one page is stuck to your hand, dude. It's
Oh,
fresh.
no.
It's fresh.
Damn, they're
What do
just
you
having a
do?
square jerk, huh?
No, I just kind of scrape it off from the fucking.
They just finished the Limp Biscuit.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna save this page for later.
I mean, I have big steel gauntlets on here,
It's starting to acid melt away. Started tarnish.
like from a ooze. Yeah, like how ooze fucking turn magical armor into fucking regular armor and shit.
Maybe that was why they were in there. I don't know. Maybe a fucking goblin circle.
Oh, so orgy. We just broke up an orgy.
That was a Limp Biscuit. You guys know what that is? A Limp Biscuit?
Yeah, it was just like the Super Troopers. Stinks like sex in here. The hell? Yeah. So, and right in front of Juntao, and this door is going to go flying open in front of you.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because we did make him very loud.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say if I didn't see anything in here, I was going to start heading that way too.
I
Okay.
immediately cast a spell once the door opens.
Okay. So it is going to open up, and immediately you're going to see these two bugbears, and they're going to start running towards you. And
What are they?
Initiative.
Oh.
Bugbears.
Oh,
Oh,
those
They have big
look
brains.
like brains.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah, let me show them.
Well, all right,
It's better.
And what'd you get, Beatrix? Because it didn't load.
Oh,
Are we roll initiative?
Yes.
14.
Okay, Fallon, what'd you get?
I think it was 17.
Okay, Hondo.
Mhm.
Yeah, if y'all roll initiative before I click run the encounter, then it doesn't populate.
Oh, we were too fast.
I was
I got a
I said it too fast.
I got a 15.
Okay, 15. And Girk, what'd you get?
23.
23.
Nice.
Wow.
The alert
And-
turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And Anda,
The
15.
berries.
you said 15?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Gonna be Girk, Fallon, Anda, Juntao, Beatrix, 2 bugbears, Otis, and then Tabitha. So Girk, you don't really have a visual, but you did hear that door kind of fly open.
Okay. Yeah. Go 5, 10. Hey, new guy. Oh shit. There's more bugbears over here.
Get behind me, Gert.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. Okay,
Bust out
but
your rod.
Hey, Mr. Slave.
I'm gonna tell him to
Would
freeze
you-
first. Is that okay? And I'm gonna cast
You're doing too hard to
Ray
do, my
Frost. Yeah.
opinion.
10. No. And he's gonna go 15, 20. Shit. 25. Yeah, he's gonna hide behind the new guy. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's see something real quick here. Okay, Fallon, go ahead.
Good Fallon.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go.
Hey, what was that noise?
5, 15, 20,
I told you
Get
guys I
somebody
go
to
first.
hear. Yeah. God damn it! I knew I chose the wrong direction. But anyways, so I get to hear that's my full movement. So I look in this direction. I mean, we would have heard like that door booming would have
Yeah,
carried, right? So
yeah.
from this, okay, I was about to say, yeah, my vantage point from there.
Yeah.
So
Just start doing the opposite.
I'm going to
with
do,
Blindfold.
yeah, right. I'm going to use dash as my action, but I'm going to take one step this way
Mhm.
to see what I can see up in this. See if that opens up any. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So that
Where
was
are those-
5.
Where are those green circles?
I'm putting a green circle up, just learning how to use this thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that little one is.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Turn into Wonder Bread.
All right, that's it. I thought about doing my necrotic shroud, but I want them to get close to me. All right. So that's my turn. I'm done.
All right. And still being down there. Yeah, I mean, if you're invisible, you don't know exactly where your other invisible partners are anyway, but you do know that other people are in there tearing shit up. But
Yeah, I would assume that I heard the big thunderous boom. So she would probably
yes.
head there anyway.
Mhm.
So I'll take my dash action. And I think it's about there, if I'm not mistaken. And she's just gonna kind of look and see that Tabitha and Beatrix are there. Maybe she saw Fallon disappear into the other room, but not completely
I mean,
sure.
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, then she'll just stay there and chill until my next turn.
I will reiterate. I mean, I've already said. I mean, this is kind of the plan, anyways. As I'm coming through here, I'm being like conspicuously loud and shit, just like
And you still
attempting
got,
to draw the attention. Even though I'm invisible, they can hear the just footfalls of just boom, boom, boom.
but you still got your light up, right?
Yeah, right. That too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So they will see that. So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. They're getting hit by light coming in too.
yeah. All right. Juntao.
Juntao. I reach into my robe. Always sounds dirty when I say
Yeah.
that.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I'm gonna bend over.
I pull out my
Oh.
I tell Girk to get behind me. I reach in my robe and I pull out 7 thorns.
Whoa, 7.
7 thorns, and I toss them on the ground in front of the
Oh.
bugbears, and I say some stuff, and then this just bunch of spikes pop up and then kind of meld into the ground, so they look kind of camouflaged in the ground. The bugbears gonna know they're there, but that whole green spot's spike growth.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay, let's see, 20 feet radius. The area is difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay. All right. But they would have seen you throw it.
Yeah, they know
but-
it's there.
yeah. I
so they're
mean,
not-
I would assume it looks like like you're throwing out caltrops or something.
Yeah,
right?
that turn into spikes and then disappear. But yeah, they know it's there, but they're still gonna take the damage. There's nothing they can do. So unless they don't come towards me, which is fine too.
Unless
Yeah, if
they're
they don't
flying
move,
bugbears.
Ooh. All right. Homebrew. Flying
Well,
bugbear.
I think they would still. It's still the space they're moving through, though, right?
Well, I mean, they got
Well,
to
if
go
you're
across the
flying-
ground. So if they're flying or they have range attacks, it won't affect them.
Yeah, they can fly over it. I don't think it'll pluck you out of the air.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the first 5 feet you go through to lift off,
I
but
thought it was supposed to like occupy the entire space. Shit, but-
Yeah, it's not a cylinder; it's a radius.
Well,
So one could fly over it.
Yeah, or jump
Yeah.
possibly.
I
Gotcha.
can
Gotcha.
take care of that.
they could hand over hand.
And that does that go for anybody that moves through it?
yeah, it's friendly
Anybody
fire.
that moves through it.
Yep.
All right. Does Beatrix know that you threw it?
No,
Oh,
but
what-
let's say I say I put down some spike growth. I don't know if anyone will know what that is, but
Okay.
I read
say
it in
spike
books,
growth in
right?
the area.
Yeah, you don't actually see the spikes come up. We don't actually see the.
If you see me do it, you probably see it. Yeah, but after the spell happens, they merge and become camouflaged. So if they don't see me actually do it, they have to roll a perception check against my spell to see if it's there.
Yeah.
So they might just run through it not knowing it's there.
Yeah. So
but-
did June Dao say something like, "Hey, I'm throwing this"?
Yeah, I say spike growth, after I do it. But
Okay.
I haven't been at the group long, so they might not have ever seen this spell.
Would Beatrix know that spell or know of it, or do we need to roll a wisdom check?
So you need to do an Arcana check.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say, is it Arcana? Because I mean, like, I'm a spellcaster, right? But
Yeah,
spike,
it's
spike
definitely
growth
one you would.
Spike growth
it's
is it on the wizard list or not?
It's a
No.
ranger.
Ranger
it's a
druid.
spell. Yeah.
You want me to roll an Arcana to see if I know?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. You're fine. So you would have heard. Hey.
You see it also because you rolled over my DC.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay. Spike growth deployed.
Mhm.
Activate. Perfect.
We're growing pains. New guy. I'm sure Brentley would have Zephyr striked, an arrow shot, an arrow shot again.
Yeah.
No.
Would have
Would've
made it a
been
little easier for us.
Party friendly instead of this shit. Now we got to deal with.
Oh yeah. Fucking
I was
shit
gonna
up.
say.
All right, Beatrix.
Well, yeah, that kind of
Fallon's
changed
just
what I
gonna
was.
eat the damage. But anyways,
I figured he would. No, yeah, seeing that, recognizing the spell, recognizing it's gonna hurt me, but realizing it can't reach me if I'm in the air. So it is not an action to click on my boots. So I think it just like
Yeah.
tap my heels and it works.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
part of your
So-
movement type of thing.
it's a free action.
I
Is
believe
it?
so.
It doesn't say an action in here. It says while you wear the boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours all at once or in short bursts. It has to be for at least a minute. And if you are flying when the 4 hours expires, you decrease at a rate of 30 feet per round.
Wait, so you're saying you're
But they have
putting
to be
them on?
active. But there's
It doesn't
I
say
have
you
them
have to.
on.
Okay.
I have them and I'm attuned to them.
because don't you have to like declare it's like minute per minute, right? The flying when you're using them.
Don't know why I would.
You're
have-
fine. You're fine, Lexi.
Yeah.
What you want to do is perfectly fine.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
no
it
like
does-
as an action or as a bonus action. It just says you have a flying speed. So
Oh,
Yeah, so just be like I'm walking, except I
Go
just like
for it.
walk upstairs into
That'd be cool.
like.
mhm.
So yeah,
it.
so
Well-
I'm gonna realizing that I'm gonna click on my boots and second question, sorry. It's been over a minute, right? Because we searched the bodies, we did the thing with that. So yeah, so my blade song is off. So I'm going to I get that 3 times a day. Yeah,
Go
we
off
gotta be
like a
taking-
firework.
I know
Mhm.
I'll find a song for next time for sure.
Fucking
I'm
do
gonna
it. You can do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna reactivate.
Let me see your
my-
colors burn.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to reactivate my blade song. Again, so that gives me a bonus to my extra 10 feet. So I got 35 feet of flying. So I'm just gonna kick off into the air. And if you want, I can use a little bit of that to kick off. Because I think I only need 30 to get close to these guys. 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, 30.
Should put me like right at the door.
Mhm.
And I'll just
Step, step.
Yep, I will stab them as I fly over them. I'll stab at A.
We're going crouching hidden dragon, crouching tiger. What is it? Crouching
Yes.
hidden dragon.
I imagine it also kind of look like looks like she's walking on the ceiling, but she's like actually below the ceiling. But it kind of like she's just hanging upside down as she's like walking on the ceiling. That's
Upside
dope.
down.
Seen Hereditary? Yes. All right.
Alrighty. Stab.
Are you upside down, like walking on the ceiling?
Well, I cannot technically walking on the ceiling, but
Mhm.
I mean, visually.
Yeah, it can make it look like it,
Yeah, I mean,
like David Bowie in the Labyrinth was.
yeah, and then just like so then I'm within there. I don't know how
Yeah.
tall bugbears are.
About 8 feet.
yeah, they're pretty tall, so you'd almost be eye to eye,
Yeah.
upside down, which is pretty cool.
They'll be staring at your belly button.
Mm.
Oh, just little. Okay, 16 to hit.
Uh-oh, they might be eye to eye with your mommy parts.
Oh, God.
I'm upset.
Nom nom nom.
Way to put the brakes on a D&D game.
Uh,
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
16 to hit. Does that hit?
16 just hits.
Ooh.
Bugberry Rexons have reach too.
Extra 5 feet.
Oh my God.
If you enter the bugbear's donut at 5 feet, you
Oh,
will
shoot.
take
I don't get that.
automatic piercing damage.
You
I don't get that. I don't know why I wrote that.
take penetration damage.
A little bit bludgeoning, a little bit piercing.
Bonus action, ooze.
Saving throw.
How willing you are, then
against
you might.
stickiness.
And after that, you take disease damage
But then the bugbear falls down.
and goes to sleep.
Comes from.
some BIV.
That's it's a good thing we don't have the teenagers in here anymore.
I was just thinking that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're
she
already
did.
so uncomfortable.
I think it was last week. Olivia turned 18.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen.
What happened?
And that
Oh,
case, good thing we're recording it so she can watch it later.
yeah. Yeah, Olivia turned 18, I think last week or the week
Huh.
before, and graduated from high school.
Yeah, that's like when I used to play over Dave's house, and a few times their daughter would be playing with us, and
Hey,
there'd be like a dick joke ready at the lips, and I'd be like, "Ugh,"
Inappropriate.
Not this session.
She's heard it all, but yeah, she's only like 12 at the time, 13, huh?
Daddy, what's a dick? What? No. Go to bed. Go to
Just
bed.
go on the internet like everybody else. Stop asking so many dumb questions. I had to talk to my parents. I didn't have the internet. I was uncomfortable.
I didn't even get a talk. I just figured it out.
Man, I can tell you something about me that'd be
Trial
quite
error.
embarrassing. Maybe as we become better friends.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Let's just put it that way. No idea.
Parents also fuck around and find out.
School bus education.
Whoa.
Not even that.
School bus. All right.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Too much information. My son actually told me, Mom, you have to stop.
Yeah,
It's not
Mom.
gonna be a little terror now.
it's not that time yet. It's not that time.
All right. Getting back to Beatrix. So 16 hits, and then you do.
I accidentally rolled my sneak, so it's just 7 points of slashing damage, or I'm sorry, piercing damage.
A or B.
A.
Okay. All right.
And then I will hit him with a backhand.
Is your blade song a bonus action?
Oh, it is. You're right. I had to reactivate it, didn't I? Correct. I gotta write that down. Hang on.
Yeah, 5K.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, so that one I don't hit that with that one. Yep. So that's it. That's it for me.
Okay.
I'll just hang there from the ceiling waiting for what comes
Retaliation.
next.
All right. Yeah. So since you went up in their grill,
I figure.
they are both of them are going to take out their morning stars and see if they can tag Beatrix.
I get a +4 to my AC with my blade song up, so my AC is 19.
19. Okay.
Fucking awesome.
Nice. All right. 2 morning stars. 20
Oh,
and a 6.
Cool. Okay. Save me. Oh, actually, reaction. Spells. Yeah, I can reaction. I'll use my reaction. I'll cast shield.
Okay. All right.
So that's a +5 to my AC.
24.
24.
24.
All right. So misses.
Cool.
All right. Otis.
I was a low roll anyway.
All by yourself.
yeah. It was
All by myself.
Otis is
He's
not
doing his
mine.
own puppet show
Wow.
down
yeah,
there.
with the pheasant. Yeah.
Right. Otis isn't by himself at all. So I'm going to take my normal movement speed because all I heard was a noise. And I'm going to be talking to the squirrel the whole time and petting his little head. And
Watch out for Nasty Nate.
And your pheasant.
What was the squirrel's name?
Squirrel master.
Yeah.
Squirrel master. But was there a name for the squirrel?
I named him Patches.
Patches.
Not on half baked.
But it.
I walk on by.
Yeah.
I'm somebody's bitch.
All your friends are dead.
Give me your cock. Give me your cocktail. Fruit.
All of
Yeah.
All of my dead. So we understand each other.
Oh, no.
I'm going to make a little friend.
This is my bitch.
No.
Fresh fish.
I'm
Fresh
somebody's
fish.
bitch.
Show me a mean face.
Wash off your hate.
I can last like 2,
Yeah,
3
30.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going
Bitch,
to.
you know what I want.
Butternuts. Buttercup.
Buttered stuff. I love buttered stuff.
Is me.
You
So I'm
was
just gonna
hungry, girl. Fuck you.
back.
You did.
I don't speak squirrel. I'm sorry.
Anyway, as you are petting your squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty squirrel. Pretty squirrel.
I just take a normal.
And again, this thing is like manged out, like it's like a tweaky squirrel.
Got ringworm and shit.
Yeah.
God, somebody needs to make sure that squirrel isn't like undead or something.
Oh my god.
Otis wouldn't know, but he might tie a dagger to it
So
later.
you said Patches,
Patches the squirrel, yeah.
as in patches of no hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like it might just have patches of hair.
Patches up hair. Yeah.
Patches of Houlihan.
Mhm.
Here's a
Dodge a
wrench.
wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm RPing, baby.
Mm.
I'm earning this squirrel's trust as I move towards the sound I heard.
How do you do that?
Well, like I said, I gave him a little bit of water from my water skin.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrels are omnivores. Surprise, guys. So
Yeah,
maybe let him
you're
have
not-
a nibble on this pheasant.
Oh, okay. But I was hoping you weren't going to take out your nuts. Get the
Mhm.
squirrel.
I actually to see if I had almonds or something. I did not.
Not what I was talking about. but-
Lagoon, yeah. Those are lagoons.
Awesome.
I'm passing it right by.
Coconuts, bitch. Bam. Okay, yeah, so it's nom nomming on your pheasant carcass.
What?
It's gonna like break off a little piece, try to feed it to you.
I
No, it's like a Lady in the Tramp moment.
Otis Otis closes the door. Fades to black.
He feeds it out of
Puts a
his
sock
own
on the-
mouth. He baby birds it to him.
We'll never get
Snowball,
back up, I know it.
snowball, squirrel,
Whose turn is it?
snowball.
Although
Yeah.
he's still invisible, so the squirrel wouldn't even see him.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Freaking
all
out
of his
now.
That is true.
Girl's going crazy like a rabid animal.
Thanks for giving us that visual, Matt.
The squirrel's like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Just
that,
freaking
that
out because it's like
was
like flying.
way too
Yeah.
strong, man.
It's
Took one too many hits off that this time, man.
Sounds
But
like an
surpri-
animal handling check to me.
but it seems surprisingly okay with it.
More it thinks it's like
Petrified. It is,
Yeah, it's on some type of weird trip.
just died of
No.
a heart attack.
Thinks it's already died. So
I mean, it's being held, it's being fed like from thin air. So yeah, all right.
Toward the
I'm
afterlife.
sure it's quite better than being in a goblin pocket. So
smell better probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's in Otis's care though, so if you don't smell.
yeah. So please continue, Otis.
Oh, no, that's it. Otis just fuck it. He can dash. He does a light jog towards the. There we go. Not enough.
I think it's pronounced yogging.
Yeah.
All right. Tabitha.
Right. Here's the perception to see if I notice that spell go down. Nope, I do not. Okay.
I mean, you would have heard the words. I don't know if that changes your tactics by hearing.
The first
Um,
step you take inside that circle, you're gonna know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's see, I wouldn't be familiar with that. He hadn't used it before. I didn't
Okay.
see it. And, yeah, I think I'd still try. Oops.
Look out. Click the hand.
I mean, and everything that's happened to Tabitha or around Tabitha is like probably wouldn't care anyway. Like everything's being destroyed as I walk down the halls anyway. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's one more thing. Okay. So yeah, what damage did I take when I first go into it?
Generations of goblin culture. Wiped out.
genocide.
She takes 5 damage.
Yeah, so as you start going through there, your paws are tingling as you're getting pierced by thorns.
You know, second I take damage, I'm gonna like step back to where I was kind of confused.
Like a
Yeah,
child
so I
touching
mean,
stick.
what's
Like
what's
yeah.
like those mats that you put down for cats, and as soon as they step on it, they're like, "Ah!"
Yeah, the textured mats.
So
Saw her
you still
flying
probably
through
have
there,
a,
so I probably assume something's going on because I saw Patriots fly, heard him say something. I'm still kind of confused, so I'm just gonna say I come out of the room just to see if there's another way to go.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She threw herself away by
No,
accident.
I didn't.
Whoa! You threw yourself away.
Yeah, it's all lost now.
All right, hold on.
Why go forward?
Oh,
All right.
She threw herself in a trash can by accident. Yeah, Con.
That's all right. There you go.
She just invented interdimensional travel.
It's huge. Don't do it again.
Why is that pulling up?
Because when you go down there, it's going to do the trash can. You can move the thing up and then.
Or if you zoom out, it'll move the trash can a little further away, so maybe you won't touch it.
yeah.
I think I'd probably get about there, figuring, okay, I can go this way.
All right. Anything else from Tabitha?
Put my crossbow out. That's it.
All right. Top of the round. Girk.
Yeah, Garth's just gonna send another ray of frost at bee bugbear.
All right.
Kind of peek around a Town and be like, I'm gonna tell him to freeze again. There you go.
Okay.
Natural 20.
What?
Yep.
Hey,
There you go.
Real cold.
And it's gonna set 15 points of cold damage at
Ice
big.
cold.
Nice.
And which one you said?
At big.
All right. Got it. He is frostbitten and bleeding.
And it's got 10 less movement, but just yeah, I'll just stay there. That's fine. I don't need to move. I'm good right where I'm at.
Us special kids got to stick together, Girk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fallon.
All right. Boom, boom, and then here, and then it's gonna go ahead and boom
Like
and blade.
that. Like now I'm picturing that big thing on Resident Evil where he's dragging that big hammer thing and boom.
It's gonna be
Silent Hill, is that the
Nemesis.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, Silent Hill. It wasn't Pyramid Head.
Head,
Yeah.
All right, so boom and
Those
blade.
nurses said,
Huh? Oh, wow. Boom and blade with great weapon master.
Okay.
I was on 20 for just a second there.
Uh.
So 21 to hits.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, so it's gonna take this.
Is everybody okay to go to at least 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Boo.
I'm working Saturday. I have to open, so
Oh.
We could count.
Just
somebody-
quit.
Well, yeah, you carried Chris's character for the first half hour or so. Of the session.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris can take it over.
Here,
Right, Chris?
a good husband would do that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
okay.
All right,
No
so
worries.
26 points of damage.
To B.
Yeah,
How does that look?
that looks like the thunder's damage when it hits it just rocks it. It just shakes it to the ground like it shakes so hard you can hear the bones breaking on the inside.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
As
right,
he
so
drops.
as he drops and yeah, a little brain's gonna pop out.
Oh yeah, all right.
Oh.
And
Good thing I have a bonus action attack.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, so
Stump 'em.
I guess. Well, I was trying to think if I was going to use Great Weapon Master. Yeah, I will. I'm invisible, so I will still get the advantage. So let's do this. That's a natural 20.
There you go.
Mm.
Nice.
So that's all kinds
What
of
brain?
damage. Yeah, I just
What?
dance on this thing like a fucking like I'm. Yes, we're
Oh, there's a
17.
lot of twos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 17 points of damage.
Did you roll a 30?
Yeah, well, I rolled a natural 20 and I have a plus
Fuck.
10 to hit.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, so 27 points of damage.
How does that look?
Yeah, he just stomps on it, he dances on it and shit.
Dance.
Well, he's
Right
invisible,
now.
so you just see it just squash
Yourself, yeah.
and just
Like a jelly
yeah,
bean.
Yeah, like when you
Mm.
squeeze a fucking packet of like or a toothpaste tube and it just.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, and technically everything's happened at the exact same time. So Girk's ending it goes frost, and then all of a sudden a brain pops out and it goes.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's no delay between all of this. Like it's all happening.
Boop, 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 boop. All right.
That's hilarious.
And that is my turn.
Anda.
Alrighty.
I would I'll say I'll circle to here. So
Okay. Tactically.
yeah,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
this is a conquest paladin, he's a tactician as well.
Hmm. I think Anna's just gonna move. She sees like this whole thing happening over here, so she's just gonna move over here, I think.
Yeah.
And
It's required.
I think she'll just do another sacred flame. Dexterity save of 13.
Okay. $11.
Perfect. Four.
All right.
And that will, yeah, I don't think I have anything that's, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, that'll be it for her, and then also it for me, because I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night, Anda.
Night.
Maria.
Guys,
Have a good day at work tomorrow.
You Wednesday.
I probably won't, but
Work sucks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Stupid work.
I have to train someone, so
Oh.
yay. Good
Yeah.
night.
Night.
mm,
Tao.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right. I apologize to everyone. I just wanted to protect me and Girk. I hope you understand. I'm gonna shoot that bugbear into Vic or into Fallon's character with my Eldritch Blast. A 20, dirty 20,
What? Okay.
and
mm.
an 18. Both those hit.
Yep.
All right, this guy is gonna be bounced off Fallon's light source.
Mm-hmm.
Should take bludgeoning damage from
Tink,
D6 of
tink.
bludgeoning damage hitting the wall.
13 from the first bolt, 11 from the second bolt, and pushed into the light.
All right. Yeah. So all that blood and guts just like appear out of nowhere into
Outline Vic's or Fallon.
yeah, and just kind of like yeah, there you go.
There
It's
he
just
is.
like
And
There he
antiquing
is.
him.
Just
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a
now
melee.
is this invisible Fallon is highlighted by bugbear blood and guts.
It looks awesome, man. Your silver armor is gonna look rad when you become visible.
And a brain will come flying out.
Oh, that was enough to kill it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I dropped the well, no, the brain's on the spike growth now, so I'll just let it run on that and die.
Yeah.
All right. Beatrix, you see both of those bugbears drop, and little brain pops out with some feet.
All right. I will continue to fly. I'll fly down to it, and I will take a stab at it.
Unintended.
Oh no, full intended to full intended joke. 18 to hit the brain.
I was funny on
Yes.
purpose. All right.
You know
Boo.
what I meant. And my friend is range of me. 10 points of
Nice.
piercing on the first one.
Nice.
I will take my dual wield on it. Got better. 25.
Wow. All right.
Oh, there we go. And 6 points of piercing on the back side there.
Still up, but brain macaroni juice like going
Uh-huh.
everywhere.
Cool.
It's spurting.
Okay. I will I'll stand there. I'll stay there in case Fallon, to give Fallon flanking there if I stay. So yep, I'll just stay there and stay aloft.
All right. Otis.
Okay, so Otis is going to walk over here, right here, and one of those brain thing is still up, right?
Yes.
I can't. Fallon's.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
between Fallon and Beatrix.
I'm gonna go. Close your eyes to the little squirrel, and
I
I-
need to see this.
be careful. Do I get advantage on a javelin throw?
No.
I didn't think so. All right.
You probably have
He's invisible?
disadvantage because of
Oh
how.
yeah.
I'm invisible. I don't know. So I'm gonna throw that javelin at that brain. I'm going to miss.
You're gonna have to thread that needle between Fallon and I there.
Sorry. And
Don't do it after.
I mean, I'm invisible.
I'm going to throw. Well,
So if he aims at you.
miss. I don't know.
Don't hit me, you fucker.
Yeah, you just miss.
I'm sorry. There's a.
When he's invisible too, so the javelin just coming out of
Yeah.
thin air, like phew.
Yeah, I mean it
What
just
the
hits
fuck is going
it
on?
just hits the wall and like taps the brain and just moves over a little bit.
All right. Second javelin. Here we go. Does a 12 hit the brain?
12 just hits.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to aim because I can't see my hand.
Technically, you couldn't pull that second javelin out, but anyway.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's whatever.
I'm just impressed you had 2 javelins and a full arm. Like you just got like giant things.
I think I have 4 javelins.
You probably start. Well, you start with 5.
Oh shit.
I got 4 now. I'm gonna pick those other 2 up.
That's awesome.
But that's 3 damage.
Still up. Or down
Damn.
on the ground.
Someone finish it.
Sticking there with a big ass stick sticking out of it.
It's a bag of fireworks.
Like you ever see the official that gets hit by the javelin at the whatever event it is? When the judges are out there and the
Yeah.
dude actually gets hit by the one.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Like, how
All
does
right.
that happen?
Yeah. Tabitha. Can you finish off this brain with feet?
My crossbow.
Be very careful.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
Nope. is a 20.
There you go.
Wow. All right.
Not
Yeah.
natural.
Mm-hmm.
Or 6 points.
6 points to the brain. How does that look?
There you go.
There you go.
I just kind of popped. There's a ring of goo around.
Nice, nice. Yeah. So you clean that area. Kind of like arrow, goes through the brain and just like a through it hits the wall, and your bolt just like falls through, hits the ground and just falls through. So you cleared that corner. There's nothing left to it. Let me just open up that little bit.
Oh my god, no.
Oh yeah, it's a wall.
There's definitely a secret door over here.
So what do you guys want to do at this point?
I mean, Girk's gonna
What's
turn to
this shit? Oh, well.
Toontown and be like, "Well, why'd you say spike growth?"
Oh, I just pulled some spikes. You know what, Girk? That reminds me. Here's some fish. I distract you with the fish.
Nom 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 nom.
Drop the spike growth. Don't worry about it. There's nothing.
He just still, I still get the visions of like the Danny DeVito,
The penguin.
from the Batman, whatever that was, Forever.
Oh my
whatever.
god, when you ate that fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
All right. We've got a few more minutes. What y'all want to do?
Beatrix has got to stay flying for. So I'll stay flying for another couple of minutes as we're doing all this. So.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
check.
Are we? We're not at a dead end, are we?
Yeah.
Shit, we are. We just
Here's
went around a
so.
little circle there, huh?
Well, I mean,
until we
you're
find
not
the secret door.
That's true. We got to check all the walls first.
Yeah,
Can
we're
we
not
go
leaving
here?
this room until we find a secret door.
I go here and check. Is there a way, something here?
Are y'all trying to
I'm
loot
checking the
bugbear?
bugbears. I'm checking the bugbears.
Okay.
I want to inspect the pile
Check
of
for
rubber.
any secret doors.
All right. No secret doors.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell
I
you
got a
right
24,
now.
so if there were there, I would see.
There is exactly 0 secret doors.
We're gonna
in this.
make our own secret door.
Yeah.
Be like that scene in Avengers.
Pull out my pickaxe.
The second one where he like, yay! He's like pushing against the wall, and all of a sudden the door opens. He'll
All
be so
right.
excited.
2 bugbears. Who's doing the looting?
I'm here.
All right. Is anybody else going? There's one more.
Alan can do that. You can cover it.
Or does Beatrix?
I found a
wanna-
peg leg last time.
I
While other
shall.
people found magic wands.
I got a fucking
Here,
goblin
identify
leg.
this fucking peg leg.
Yeah, I got a blind doll.
Creepy blind doll.
Yeah.
I
You
shall
got,
help Fallon.
Yeah, you got Annabelle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we're all dead and when we all get killed in our sleep, it's a freaking blind doll.
Yeah.
It's staying outside the hut.
Fucking weird dude that came with us just fucked everything up.
I'm just attraction.
All right, D12.
12, alrighty.
One for me.
Beatrix.
I was sitting on one for a while too. It turned right at the end.
Beatrix, you found a crowbar.
Nice.
Yeah.
The universal object everybody needs in D&D. 2 crowbars.
Did I find some rope?
You found a belt pouch, which roll a D4 twice.
Roll the D4 twice. Oh yeah, sounds like a money roll.
Crowbar
Please.
times 2.
Look at that. Fucking 2 ones.
You found 2 days of rations.
Uh,
We're gonna need those.
Even though we're not using rations, but
yeah.
but
And as a paladin, I can create food and drink.
hey, Girk, here.
Plus, I can
catch.
purify. Yeah, that's actually what I was going to do. That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, here, Girk. Well, you just see 2 rations come flying at you.
Yeah, it's like a bugbear
Emerge from
jerky.
this light source. It just emerging from a light source, 2 rations come flying at you.
This ability is priceless.
I'm not gonna look at a Maxine gift Maxine in the mouth. How's that go again?
That's exactly it. I don't even know Maxine. You got it.
Nailed
You
it.
nailed it.
If that's not the saying, it should be the saying.
All right. What y'all doing now? June
Well,
Tao
well-
moves all the way over there.
I'm check up there.
All right, let me open that up for you.
Oh, you really did just
Oh,
take
yeah.
off, huh?
He's like, bye.
Mm,
Says Fallon, who does it all the
mm,
time.
mm.
He did it quiet, maybe quietly though.
What do I see? Ooh.
Oh.
No one knows what I'm doing. La di da da di da. What kind of trouble can you get into? I'm just gonna peek around the corner.
Yeah, so you peek around the corner. So there is going to be let me find my pointer. So you're going to find a few burned torch stubs and discarded potion bottles. So it's kind of like a stopping point where adventurers might have like dumped their bottles that they used and stuff like that, or
They're all
perhaps-
empty though. No,
Yeah.
no in there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a resting point. It's surrounded by 4 walls. Otherwise, room's empty.
All right, I go back to the group, report what I found. It's like, I found a good resting place.
You went off without us? I mean, I think
You want
we
to
s-
rest?
Do you
Is it-
check first?
I did not.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, what does the group want to do at this point? I know Juntao kind of like went off a little bit, and y'all were looting the bugbear bodies.
How long
so-
have we actually been down here?
Not very long.
No, it's
Well,
not.
I mean,
Maybe
Less-
a couple hours
less
at the
than
most.
that. I would, yeah, less than that. I would say definitely no more than that.
Okay.
so do y'all want to find a spot to congregate and take a long rest, or back
If-
here at the door?
If we take a rest, we lose invisibility. So unless somebody like really needs a short rest or a long rest, we may want to keep going while we have invisibility
Mhm.
on.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't need rest.
Like really injured?
Nobody's
Um,
really injured, I don't think. How are Onda's spell slots though? I don't
I'm
know
down on
how many
this.
spells she.
Oh, you
On the-
are?
Spell slots are.
Okay, I'm going.
She's used 1 first level, and she's good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say Otis is a little hurt. Juntao's taking a little, and I've taken a little, but
And I have
Tabitha's at half.
Yeah, I'm taking some.
oh, I forgot
I'm
you
gonna
don't
take-
use stuff.
So give me a group wisdom check right now.
I'm,
Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Do.
Wisdom.
It's average 10.
Wisdom check, not save, right?
Right.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were. Surprise!
Oh, natural 20
Okay.
on a
19.
wisdom 6.
Wisdom.
21.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. So
Nice.
yeah,
Alright.
Tabitha and Beatrix, from your experience and your lifetimes, you're like, hey, this dungeon level is about a quarter done.
all right.
Oh, my
All right.
19 wasn't. Labeled some
No,
of that?
no. Mm-mm.
Mm.
You're like getting
I take my
Rogues
rod and
only.
I
Rogues
Fallon's
only.
been like totally hosed all night.
Yeah. My rolls have been very inconvenient for
I
me.
use
But
I use an action to I get a spell slot from my Rod of the Pack Keeper. So I'm going to open up my second level slot, and then I'm going to cast Healing Word on Tabitha, second level.
All right.
where'd you get the Rod of the Pack Keeper? I don't know where you getting that.
I got to trade for my thing.
Oh, you did, huh? All right. We'll see. I was gonna actually go to Tabitha too, and
Oh, she's not at full.
huh?
I'm
Oh,
almost
she's
there,
good.
so,
She's good. I need it more than her probably now.
yeah. Don't waste it on me now.
I don't know how
Okay.
hurt.
Well, then where are you at? Where is it?
I'm right here. I'm
You're
at the
still.
resting point.
You're all the way up there. Well, then you haven't come back yet. Then?
Oh my God. Here I am. Poof.
Well, I'm saying I don't know.
Where are you at? Oh,
Are you trying to kill the immersion? Of
Okay.
Look at the fucking
you're
owlbear.
invisible.
Yeah, really.
Follow the sound of my
didn't-
voice.
I walked right past you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah.
Half the party's invisible. What's
I
wrong?
just didn't know where he was at. That's all. But because is he visibly injured?
Yeah, I'm hurt a little bit.
He's calling out, I'm hurt. I need help.
Well,
I'm
then
right here.
You don't see anything. You just feel just
Yeah,
massive
like
hands
some
on
You give me
you.
one of those back rubs.
He like, whoa, yeah, whoa.
And
Like
you
ghost?
get, let's see.
Like
where's this
ghost.
at here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing
5
any clay
5
work?
points.
Yeah.
You got 5 points penetration. Whoa.
You doing 5,
let's
Vic?
see, where's it at? Hold on, no. It's
Thank you.
no, that's not what it is. Hold
Oh.
on. I'm trying to find it. Where's it at here? God damn it. What the fuck is it?
What you trying to do?
Oh, there it is. 3D4, yeah.
Oh, that one
I thought it would, yeah, I thought it would come up on the
should be a
as
feature
an
from
actual
traits.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought there'd be something you could click where it just does it, but I guess not. Look at those shitty ass
Ooh,
rolls.
nice. 4.
4 points of
Thank you.
Break it to a cougar.
Yeah. That was the wife texting.
I go ahead and cast Healing Word on myself once.
While they're casting that, if Otis is close, I don't know if like is your squirrel visible on you if you're invisible? So like, can I see your little
That's the
squirrel?
question. If I
It's-
allow the squirrel in my pack, the squirrel was not on me when I turned invisible. So would it just look like it's bouncing around? Like
Yeah.
okay.
Probably.
Because at the time, it wasn't considered your property or anything.
I'd like to think of this as a consensual. He's on my property.
I'm sure most rapists do. She wanted it. Look how she's dressed.
It puts the nuts in your it puts the nuts in your mouth.
It's scary.
If I see this poor little squirrel bouncing around in there, can I and I see that it's like super like mangy and kind of gross.
Mhm.
Okay. Otis, I think you're Otis, right? You're Otis because you're not making all the noise, so I assume you're
Correct.
Otis with the squirrel. Would you like me to see if I can clean your little friend up there?
Like remove more hair from him. Or...
Hairless squirrel.
Hoping I can maybe try and like shake some of the bugs and dirt off of him.
I present to you the squirrel.
Thank you. Can I try to like
Patches.
prestidigitation like some of the dirt and or fleas or whatever this poor little thing has on him?
I know you're gonna oxy clean the squirrel.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Okay.
I will try and like very gently like try and like prestidigitation or try and clean up this poor little squirrel to maybe make him not so crazy.
Yep. So you do that, and it's all nice and clean and smells good, but it's still missing some hair. I mean, it's still
It'll
but,
grow back.
Okay.
mhm. Got a little PTSD or something from
Bumps around her
Goblin.
back.
Yeah.
Rub some moisturizer on them. Fucking.
All right. Anything else? All right. So what do y'all want to do at this very moment as a group? And then we'll call it a night.
We got some hallways down south we didn't check.
Yeah. Or I mean, we could try to go past the original crumbly snake thing and then go that way.
True. We got a bunch of options. What do you think, guys?
We're closer to the snake thing.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take the way back to like the main hallway and then go that way. Go to the north or the.
Wow.
Sorry,
Sounds good to me.
I'm pointing. I don't have my pointer on. We're heading this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sounds good to me.
No, we're headed down,
North.
right?
No, north. Snake.
This
Oh, yeah.
this snake thing.
Yep. Is this the hallway with all the mirrors?
Yeah, that's this
Yes.
one, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Regulators, mount up.
Yeah, I'd say we probably just keep pushing forward while we have invisibility and no one's looking too rough or hurt or needs a short rest. So
Yeah, you hear ooh.
I concur.
that's the signal.
Okay.
Walking that way.
All right. Yeah. So
Stop flying.
you already moved yourself in there, Girk?
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
been startled by the mirrors at first, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's right, still me.
I just like walking by them. You can see like
Come by the mirrors. Yeah.
every
Yeah,
mirror
so-
thinks something new's chasing them and shit.
Yeah. So you get all the way through, and then as you get to the other side, I mean, you're seeing yourself and frightened by every shadow and whatnot. You get
His
to the
head
other
keeps dropping down into the shadow.
yeah. You get to the other side, and 5 of the shadows come alive and pop out in the hallway.
Ah,
And that's what we're stopping for tonight. Yeah, so you see 5 Girks in the hallway
There
for
we
a
go.
brief second. As you turn around, you're like looking for the rest of the group. It's like,
We
hey,
can
what
always
the-
use more Gurks. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, so
Like the Lost Boys.
yeah, 5 shadow Girks are in the hallway. So that's where we'll stop for tonight.
all right.
Hold on.
Cool. Well,
Thanks,
I hope y'all
guys.
have fun tonight. And,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have a,
Always.
Yes,
Y'all have
thank
a-
you guys.
y'all have a good weekend, and don't get into trouble. Don't call me because I'm off tonight.
Mhm.
Can't promise you. I won't get in call you, but can't promise you I won't get in trouble.
Mhm.
Well, you call Vic because he's close.
I always call Vic.
Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all next week.
All right.
All right.
Sounds
All right,
good.
bro. Be
Yeah.
safe.
Guys, thanks.
Bye,
Yep.
guys.
Yep.